He got that heat, boy.
Gone in 60 seconds, never let a bitch stretch me. Before the microphone, I made a milli off the celly. I love to see her walk away because it look like jelly. Went from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds on Pirelli. I'm always at the jewelry store, I got a diamond fetish. Smoking on this pill while I'm counting up this lettuce. Stack it to the sky, I believe that I can fly. Told a man in the mirror that you one hell of a guy. If I can do it, so can you, but shit, who the hell am I? Who said it's lonely at the top, cause that's a motherfucking lie. I brought my homeboys with me, ballin' in South Memphis like Dubai. Rolls Royces back to back to back to back, oh my God. I mean that shit. Hold up, let me finish. Wait, she so fine, I put it in and tried to touch her kidneys. I'm too motherfucking rich to go and eat at Denny's. But fuck that, I'm in a Jack Purdy drive-thru in a Bentley. Front seat got my semi. Off shit, I got plenty. Playing with these M's, but I started out with pennies. A hundo in my skinnies. Louis 13, shots of Top Chef Remy. Grew up thuggin' just like who was Deuce, baby Jimmy. Hey,
yeah, I grew up thuggin' on my South Memphis rug rat. Get drippin' on my neck, these bitches loved it. When I pop out, I got big gigantic stupid racks. Fuck a job, I beat the block, I had to flip a pack. Self-made nigga, I'm hustling. Can't go back to the days when I ain't had nothing. But I won't forget about the struggle. I was just stacking the racks in the trap on my shoe. But now I stuff this shit in the dump. I keep sending them lows and I just keep flushing them. Call them back, I need another one. Round town with a pocket full of jackets. I stack up them hundreds and fifties. Keep me a Draco, I got a banana clip and an AR came with titties. 33 shots in my Glock, got a jet. Double my cup so you know what I'm saying. Really having this shit, nigga, no I ain't trippin'. Play around the mob, nigga, I'm never flippin'. Yeah, on giant.
Yeah, I ain't never flip. I don't think that a young nigga flipping ND motherfucker fat that them get. And I ain't worried about none of these little broke ass niggas or these bitches. Everything a nigga do out here in these streets, they just gon' mimic. 7,500 for a show, little nigga gon' boot. Ain't no gimmick. I'ma call 6.0 and 6.8. Yeah, they him. That nigga really have emotion. I just serve the whole damn Memphis. Make a play with Whitey, end up builder up Macmillan. Really made a killer. Off the back from ceiling. Never been in love, cause I can't really catch no feeling. Never had no 9 to 5, cause I love drug dealing. End up in that field, a nigga going ask the Willow. Beat the block up to the dope, all gone. Yeah, trapping real hard off of 2 phones, both phones.
My blicky on the dresser, feeling free, just like Elon parked a Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it, we would've blessed it. Should've just said that shit got messy. Smoking exotic shit with an exotic bitch. Geeking, I'm bringing all kind of narcotics with me. Got guns on the table, I'm like, who fight is here? This bitch got past secured, I'm like, who let her in?
Let that broke bitch in, cause she too messy. The fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Pull the muscle, goddamn, too much flexing. Damn, caught them in traffic on the accident, we pressin'. Got them, smoking Zaza every second, I be stretching. If you ain't tryna beat them, fuck it, won't you stretch them? Do that, they wipe his nose for that tissue, God bless them. Wipe it, I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. They wipe his nose for that tissue, God bless him. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp, I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink.
I'm the honcho, bitch, I'm about my cheddar. Little hoe keep going outside, little bitch do better. She want me to hit it, put my blicky on the dresser. Feeling free, just like Elon parked a Tesla. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. I said, Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it, we would've blessed it. Should've just said that shit got messy.
Hey, know I'm talking about. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bot, Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to talk about this Diddy situation. We got to talk about this Diddy case. I told y'all. This was coming. Matter of fact, remember Sloan Bella? She even told you. She told you this was coming. Remember March? Around March. It was around March, she said something was going to happen. And I still think more is going to come in March about this Diddy situation. But Diddy is being sued by a former employee, which turns out to be a male. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And in the description of all my videos, this is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. And salute to Lisa James for that 25 piece on Cash App. She said, Diddy did it. She cash at me and said, Diddy did it. I hear you. Okay. Salute Godson on that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you guys, son, on that 20-piece McNugget. Get the likes up, gang. Showtime. I appreciate you guys, son. Salute to Sapphire's Cosina, RG4L. I appreciate that 50-piece McNugget. I appreciate that so much. You know, I like the 50-piece McNugget. Salute. That's how you jump a show off. You get a 50-piece, you know you cooking. All right, salute Sapphire. Salute. Make sure you subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina, by the way. She got a dope-ass channel. And subscribe to Chat Trap Official. That's her other channel. Y'all get over there. Subscribe to both those channels. Salute to DJ Smoke on that 2-piece RG4L, the best on YouTube, man. You already know. #1 in the game. We killing everything, right? Everything laying down right now. We got people scraping and scrambling. Salute to We Call BS Podcast. I appreciate you for that 20-piece McNugget. Man. New follower here. I appreciate you for following, and I appreciate that 20-piece. That's how you get into the gang right there. That's how you get in the Ratchet gang. You throw a 20-piece, and you know what I'm saying, you saying the slogans, and they've been stealing I heard y'all. I've been hearing you. Then man, I've been hearing it. I caught you. You've been watching me too long. Yeah, I be seeing these motherfuckers. I be watching y'all, man. Anyway, I know I'm influential. I know I'm so influential, man, but we on to bigger and better things. You know, we got so much shit to talk about on this platform. We don't just stop at one thing. We all over the place. So we on Diddy tonight. We about to chop it up about this Diddy situation. And guess what, gang? I have all of the paperwork in this Diddy case. Let's just keep it a buck. I got all the paperwork here tonight, and it is Rodney Jones. And you know, I always got the official paperwork. You know, it always comes official. This was 2/26/24. This was filed on 2/26/24. This is page 1 of 73. Sweet D, I appreciate that 10-piece McNugget. Salute on that 10-piece. Salute. Let's go, Ratchet. Salute to you. Jackie Martin just sent a 20-piece McNugget in. I appreciate you, Jackie Martin. Damn, y'all showing out tonight. Thank you for that super sticker, Jackie Martin. And then Chanel Mitchell just gave me the first super chat they never sent me, and it's a 50-piece McNugget. Oh, man, y'all must really want this Diddy paperwork because I got it all. Y'all must really want this shit tonight. They like, hold on, man. We gonna give you some bread for this one. Because it's Rodney Jones, who is the plaintiff, versus Sean Combs, Justin Dior Combs. Ethiopia, I don't even want to butcher that name, Habtemariam, Lucian Charles Grange, Christina Coram, Chalice Recording Studios, Love Recordings, Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, and ABC Corporations 1 through 10 are the defendants in this paperwork. Man, this is going to be a hell of a night, Ratchet Gang. K. Lauren Lee, I appreciate that 5-piece. Salute, 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 salute. Ratchet Gang is showing. Now, let me get some water real quick. Hold on. Y'all got me. Okay, let's go. Civil action jury demand. And there's the case number and all that good stuff. So I just want y'all to know I got all as you see, this is page 1 through 75. It's a 73 page, whatever, but whatever. I got 75 pages, really 73, but you feel me. I got a shit ton of shit to go through tonight on here. So I'm just showing y'all I got it all. I got it all. I got all the paperwork, every piece of it. We can read it word by word, and I got some videos to kind of catch you up to speed on what the hell is even going on in the Diddy situation. But we can either start off with the videos or the paperwork. I'm gonna leave that up to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna do a poll. How should we start the show? You want the paperwork or do you want video breakdowns? How do you want to start it? You want video breakdowns or do you want the paperwork? I want to know how y'all want to start the show. It's 75 pages, so we're gonna be going over a lot of shit. And somebody just sent me a super sticker. Hold on. Let me go back to this. I don't wanna miss nobody. Who is it? Linda Martinez. I appreciate you for sending me that 5-piece McNugget. Thank you so much. Salute, salute. Y'all is showing out tonight. Okay, so how do y'all want to start the show? Let me know in the chat. Let me get situated over here, get my stream set up. All right. Boom. We got that. All right. All right, let me go see. How do y'all want to start the show? Damn, y'all said y'all want the video breakdowns. Okay, so y'all want to do the paperwork second. I had plans on starting the show like that, and it looks like we lean. I'm gonna let it get to like 300 votes at least, bare minimum. I'm gonna let it get to like 300. We got 1,000 people already in here. Make sure y'all get the likes up, man. Let's get it to 500 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Especially all the new people in the channel. I know a lot of people going to see this Diddy paperwork, and y'all gonna want to see this tonight. So subscribe to the channel and smash the like button if you're just now coming into this channel. We crazy over here too. We ratchet as hell, y'all. This is the best platform on YouTube. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it here. So if you are new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe. All right, so it looks like 55% of y'all want to start this off with the video breakdowns. Y'all better hurry up because I'm gonna let it get to 100 more votes. So let me know how y'all want to start this show. I'll do the paperwork second if y'all want to do it, but I got like like maybe like 40 minutes worth of videos, I think, that we could chop it up about this paperwork, and then we could get into the actual paperwork. It's kind of better to do it that way anyway, so y'all can kind of get introduced to, what I'm saying, what the hell is going on, and I guess y'all have something to expect. It's crazy though. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the show off with some videos. And then we're gonna go through all the paperwork in this case because I did show y'all, and I'm about to show y'all again. I got every piece of this shit. All right, let me get these videos ready. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel too. All right, let's get ready to go. I got my shit. All right, there we go. Boom, found it. All right, let's go. We finna start on some videos. Let's get these likes up though. We gotta smash these likes. So as you see, I got all the paperwork here. Trigger warning. This document contains highly graphic information of a blank nature, including blank SA. Additionally, there are graphic images of the aftermath of a shooting, redacted images of SI, redacted images of blank workers and prostitutes, detail of sex trafficking, and the illegal distribution of guns and drugs. So this paperwork is shocking, y'all. This is shocking. Shocking shit. We about to get to it tonight. So I'm gonna just read this part. Plaintiff Lil Rod Jones, Mr. Jones, hereby alleges and his complaint against defendant Sean Combs, defendant Justin Dior Combs, defendant Lucian Charles Grange, defendant Ethiopia, whatever, defendant Christina Coram, defendant Chalice Recording Studios, defendant Love Records, defendant Motown Records, defendant Universal Music Group, defendant Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10 ABC corporations 1 through 10 as follows. And we're going to get to that tonight. We are going to get to this paperwork tonight, but it looks like y'all want to start the video off. Y'all want to start this live off with the videos. Yeah, it don't look like it's 47 to 53. I gave y'all time. We almost at 300. We right at 300. And damn, it's right there. Damn, it's right there. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna give y'all a little bit because it's catching up. So I don't know. Let me give it like another minute. I'm trying to give it like one more minute because I don't want to disappoint nobody. So the majority is gonna win. I said 300, so I guess okay. I don't think it's gonna catch back up. It said 53 to 47%. Y'all want the videos. Okay, well, I guess we start with the videos. And then we get into the actual paperwork itself. Is that cool with everybody? Just drop the mad emojis if you pissed off about that. Just tell me you mad. I'm sorry if I disappoint somebody tonight. All right, but anyway, let's get to these videos. Let's get to them because I don't think it's gonna catch back up, gang. Let's go.
Okay, all right. I know I just posted a video about these two, but I found out the tea, so we don't have to bring the shit the fuck back, okay? Allegedly, Diddy threw a songwriting camp or one of them studio sessions for up-and-coming artists where y'all could all as a group practice your craft, right? Diddy, his son, and one of the artists they're calling G got into an argument. The argument left from the studio room into the restroom. Allegedly, during the altercation in the restroom, G gets shot. We don't know who did the shooting, right? We don't know. But Lil Rodney ran up in the bathroom and found friend shot. So natural reaction, he tries to help friend, right? Diddy said, I wasn't here, keep my name out it, allegedly. Right? Police come, Rodney's scared to tell the police what happened. Now, this way things get tricky. So I'm gonna mind my business. But anyway, that's how Justin got dragged into this, and that is why Justin's name is now mentioned in the lawsuit. What about thoughts? Come on, let's talk about this.
So that's how Justin got himself into this. Now, allegedly, have y'all even heard about this Rodney Jones person and who he's allegedly supposed to be connected to? Have y'all done y'all research and y'all homework on this situation? Because this shit is loose. All right, hold on. Let me get to this next one. All right. So yeah, Diddy was out here. Diddy was out here loose. Diddy been out here loose. He been doing some shit. Salute Ghana on that 5-piece on Cash App. Salute. Do y'all know who this person is connected to? Do y'all know? Let me know if y'all do. Said Rodney is connected to TD, right? They said, yep, he's a producer. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. All right, let's go, man. I'm gonna just let y'all get the story. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadai Shakur. I just read through the legal docs of the new lawsuit filed against Diddy, and it's worse than I thought. Let's get into it. Rodney Jones talked about these freak-offs and them having to go out and recruit people and hiring these workers, some of the same exact things that Cassie was alleging. Also says that when they were at Diddy's home in Miami, Florida, that he was sent to this place called Booby Trap and that he was given a baseball cap that said Badboy. And that was supposed to be the cue so that when he walked into the club, the people in there who were these workers, SEX workers that is, they would know who he was and why he was there and that Diddy was in town. This is all so crazy, but it gets worse. Also spoke of an incident where Diddy and his son Justin and Justin's friend G went into a restroom, and then there was an altercation and they heard these pow, pow, pow sounds. And then Diddy and his son emerged from the restroom, but the other person was lying in there on the floor in the fetal position, and they had numerous wounds. Please pay attention. This is all so nefarious. It also says that when the incident occurred in the restroom, that Diddy told them to say that it was a drive-by and it happened outside of the studio whenever the cops got there. Well, that's exactly what they did, and the cops just went with it. Didn't ask any further questions, I guess, because after that, no one was arrested. And even though there was a pool of red stuff on the floor in the restroom. Jones says that this woman here, Christina Karam, also known as KK, she's Diddy's chief of staff, and she was one of the people responsible for going out and recruiting. He compared her to Ghislaine Maxwell. Christina Karam is also one of the people listed as a defendant in the lawsuit. This is Ethiopia Habtemariam. Now, she also is named in the lawsuit, and she's the former CEO of Motown Records. These people are named in the lawsuit because Jones is accusing them of having aided and abetted Diddy in many of the things that he was doing. He also talked about a lot of illegal things going on. This is Lucian Charles Grange, and he's the CEO of Universal Music Group. Now, he also is listed in the lawsuit as a defendant. And Jones basically said that Diddy would promise him that he would hook him up with these big time people in the music industry, and this was one of them. At the end of the day, this is absolutely crazy. And I don't see what's the difference between what Diddy was doing and what Jeffrey Epstein was doing.
Matter of fact, let me stop right there because I've gone to show y'all the connection between Diddy and Epstein. I showed y'all how Diddy's case aligned right with Jeffrey. I told y'all this. Now, come to find out, he was actually, you know the word, doomed, we'll say, by him, but it rhymes with doomed. But yeah, he was doomed by him, allegedly. And among others, like Clive Davis, and among, you know what I'm saying, a whole long list of Andre Harrell, Clive Davis, and they whoopty whoopty. Well, he's been through them all. Diddy has been passed around. He's been through them all allegedly. But Diddy been out here getting his Epstein on. He had his own thing going on with this shit. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Please pay attention. Jones says this man here, Fahim Muhammad, had ties to law enforcement, and that if they needed anything, if they ever got pulled over by the police or anything, to call him, because he could make anything and anyone disappear. And supposedly, according to Jones, this is the reason, this guy that is the reason why they didn't get into any trouble about the incident that happened at the studio in the restroom. I think the fact that Diddy had money and power and had all of these connections and even allegedly had ties to law enforcement, that was likely why Jones went along with these things for a while and was afraid to speak out.
Hello, everyone. Until further notice, I will not be performing at any gigs or anything like that. For security reasons, my family, friends, and everyone close to me, it just feels like there's a lot of potential threats, and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of.
Prayers for the young man's safety, because at the end of the day, he has every reason to be concerned, especially if it's true about Diddy having ties to law enforcement. Also, it's a shame that Diddy got his son Justin dragged into this. This is likely why Misa Hilton, Justin's mother, was going in about Diddy months ago. If you all remember, she did not want him around her son because she was afraid that Diddy would influence him. And now look at it. He's gotten him caught up in his own BS. This is just so scandalous. At the end of the day, I hope Diddy gets exactly what he deserves. And he's going to be charged with Rico if all of these things are true. Because if these things are in fact true, that means that he has been running a criminal enterprise.
And I'm going to stop it right there. I think that's a great introduction into what I'm about to show y'all. There is a Rico. There is a Rico on the way. I told y'all this was coming. The day is finally here. Diddy is about to get hit with the Rico in United States federal court. Are y'all ready for the paperwork? Y'all just want to get to this damn paperwork. Drop the gems. Let's just say, fuck it. We finna get to this paperwork. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? Somebody said it's their birthday. They said they postponed their plans for this. They said they want to get to this paperwork. Do y'all want the paperwork? Because I gave y'all a good introduction into what the fuck y'all about to see. I gave you a good enough introduction. There's some shit in here. Y'all ready for this? Because I'm about to drop the paperwork right now. Let's go. All right, let's get it. United States Federal Court, Southern District of New York. Rodney Jones, plaintiff, versus Sean Combs, Justin Dior Combs, Ethiopia, Habtemariam, Lucian Charles Grange, Christina Coram, Chalice Recording Studios, Love Recordings, Love Records, Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, and ABC Corporations 1 through 10. Now, here we go. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has personal jurisdiction over the defendants under the consistent with the constitutional requirements to due process. The defendants acting directly or through his agents or apparent agents committed one or more of the following: the transaction of any business within the state, the making of any contract within the state, the commission of a tortious act within the district, and ownership, use of possession of real estate in the state. From September 2022 to the date of this filing, defendants have consistently and purposefully availed themselves of the privilege of conducting activities within New York, thus invoking benefits and protections of New York. In return of these benefits and protections, defendants must submit the burdens of litigation in New York. Litigation arises from, let's get to this shit. Plaintiff Rodney Jones is an American artist. This is the parties. Plaintiff Rodney Jones is an American artist and music producer. Mr. Jones resides in the state of New York and California, where Diddy resides in both places. Defendant Sean Combs is a rapper and record executive, popularly known by his stage names Puff Daddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, Diddy, Brother Love, or Love. Mr. Combs came into fame in the early 1990s with his record label Badboy Records. He rose to prominence in the music and entertainment industry over the decades and is regularly referred as a hip hop mogul. Mr. Combs resides at whatever in California. And then they give a weird ass picture of Diddy. Diddy looked like he didn't got about 20 years older in the past months. Defendant Justin Dior Combs is the son of Mr. Combs and Misa Houghton. Jay Combs was born on December 30th, 1993. Jay Combs is a producer and actor. He has appeared on TV series like Catfish. He was on Catfish. The TV show Wildin' Out and Hip Hop Squares. Defendant Justin Dior Combs resides whoopty whoopty whoop. Defendant Lucian Charles Grange is the CEO and defendant of Universal Music Group. Defendant Lucian Charles Grange whoopty whoopty whoop. And here is defendant Ethiopia, whatever, former CEO, defendant Motown Records, parent company, whoopty whoopty whoop. Here's her. And here is defendant Christina Coram and defendant Chalice Recording Studios. And here goes defendant Motown Records is a record label and principal place of business located at whoopty whoopty whoop. Defendant Universal Music Group is a record label, principal place, whoopty whoopty whoop. Defendant Love Records, defendant Combs Enterprises. Rodney Lil Rod Jones is from Rodney Lil Rod Jones is from the Windy City, Chi-Town. He was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. Mr. Jones is the second oldest son and fourth child out of 9 siblings. Mr. Jones comes from a long line of gospel music influencers. Mr. Jones started playing instruments at the age of 5. He began playing drums in church, and at the age of 13, he was picked up for playing the guitar. From 13 to present day, Mr. Jones has taught himself to play over 13 instruments. Mr. Jones, the child prodigy. Mr. Jones is considered a musical prodigy. His talents have led him to produce and create a commercial marketplace for music and has been recorded by some of the most prestigious and highly acclaimed artists in the music industry. Throughout the duration of his career, Mr. Jones has worked the South Side of Chicago music scene, playing with the following legendary greats: Georgia Mass Choir, Donald Lawrence, the Clark Sisters, and Smokey Norfolk. Salute to Papa D on that 2-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. Get to why the Rico case. Stop all the reading. Okay, let's go ahead and put you in timeout. Let's go ahead and get you in timeout for 30 minutes. You come back in 30 minutes. How the hell you gonna rush my paperwork on what the hell? You want me to read the case or not? Do you want me to read the paperwork? No, just get to the Rico. Y'all don't even know who the hell these people are or what the hell is going on. So if I just skip to everything, there ain't no point in you being over here. Man, don't interrupt me no more. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Do y'all want me to read the entire paperwork, or do y'all want me to skip to shit that I don't even know where it's at? You want me to start skipping through shit, or do y'all want me to read this paperwork? I'm giving y'all the background of the whole story. Do y'all want me to read the paperwork, or do y'all want me to just start skipping through shit? Y'all let me know in the chat. Ooh, child. I don't know what the hell be wrong with people. Slow as hell. You paid $2 to get timed out for 30 minutes. Get your goofy ass on. Where was I at? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I was on or about August 2022. Mr. Jones received a call from Mr. Combs requesting that he produce several songs on a rhythm and blues album titled The Love Album, Off the Grid. Remember, that was his last album. Mr. Jones agreed, and his life has been detrimentally impacted ever since. There's a summary of events from September 2022 to November 2023. Mr. Jones produced 9 songs on Mr. Combs' Love album. Mr. Jones lived with Mr. Combs for months at a time, spending holidays, birthdays, missing major family events. Mr. Jones resided at Mr. Combs' residence in Los Angeles, California, New York City, and Miami, Florida. Mr. Jones also spent several weeks on a yacht rented by Mr. Combs in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album. The claims raised in this complaint have been corroborated through witness statements, video, audio recordings, and images that Mr. Jones has in his possession. Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones' cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity. Mr. Jones has secured irrefutable evidence of the acquisition, use, and distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms, the displaying and distribution of unregistered illegal firearms. So Diddy is fixing to go down in the Rico, y'all. I told y'all this day was coming. It's over. It's over for Diddy. Salute Jess B on that 10 piece. I appreciate you, Jess B, for sending me that 10 piece. I appreciate you. Says keep reading it. Pack up the haters and trolls. Salute, gang. I appreciate you, man. Y'all, we just gonna be here for a while tonight reading some paperwork. I mean, even if we got to do a part two, we gonna try to get as much through this as we can. We're gonna try to read all through this damn paperwork. But it sounds like Diddy, not only did Diddy, he was about to go down for blank trafficking with Cassie, but this one, they got evidence that you can't dispute. They saying they got some shit that Diddy finna get packed up for. They say he was out here distributing drugs and illegal firearms. Man, Diddy, you out of there, you and your whole staff. This is a Rico. Mr. Combs providing laced alcoholic beverage to minors and blank workers at homes in California, New York, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Florida. Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Christina Coram, instructing her staff to retrieve drugs so they can provide it to Mr. Combs for his consumption. Christian Combs drugging and SAing a woman. What the hell? Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Ventura's law. I was fucking right. I was fucking right. I told y'all, man. TD, I told you your ass was, boy, I'm cold. I told y'all, TD Jakes. That motherfucker, I told y'all, watch them churches. See? I be right on the money. But anyway, he used TD Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. Young Miami's cousin and or assistant S.A.ing Mr. Jones. Young Miami's cousin is in this lawsuit. Actor Cuba Gooding Jr. blank harassing and assaulting Mr. Jones. Cuba Gooding Jr. What the hell? Rapper redacted on Mr. Combs' yacht, consorting with underage girls, blank workers, and oh man. So there's a rapper who been smashing underage girls, man. I mean, this ain't man, this is bad, bro. R&B singer redacted in Mr. Combs' Los Angeles home, consorting with underage girls and blank workers. So as an R&B singer and a rapper, who was he close to? What rapper and what R&B singer is Diddy close to on yachts? Y'all tell me in the chat, who do y'all think the rapper and who do y'all think the R&B singer are? They redacted the names, but I think this name's gonna end up getting dropped. I don't know. I think these names gonna end up getting dropped. Could it be French Montana? Could it be French? I don't know, man. It might be French. I don't know. It's looking like it. Somebody said Usher. It could be Usher and French Montana. Somebody said Meek Mill. Somebody said Usher. They said Aaron Hall. I don't know. They said I see a lot of Ushers. Oh man, they say Usher. They said Trey Songz. Okay, they say French. Let's get to it. Chalice Recording Studios shooting. On or about September 12th, 2022, Mr. Combs held a writers and producers camp at Chalice Recording Studio in California. Present at his camp were Mr. Combs, his son Justin Combs, and Justin's friend named G. Mr. G is a 30-year-old tall African-American male. Diddy likes him like that. In addition, to these individuals, other musicians were present at the camp. This writer has spoken to several musicians who attended the camp. One evening during this camp, Mr. Combs, J. Combs, and G were in a heated conversation. That conversation was moved out of the studio and into the restroom adjacent to where Mr. Jones was sitting. Mr. Jones was approximately 2 feet away from the bathroom when the gunshots rang out. Mr. Jones recalls hearing multiple gunshots. This where writers spoke on several employees of the yacht rented by Mr. Combs in U.S. Virgin Islands who personally witnessed defendant Coram instruct her staff, Brendan Paul, Frankie Santella, and Moy Bond spike bottles of champagne with ecstasy. A complaint is forthcoming. He is he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He is a Grammy Award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a, a Bayesian billionaire. So it's Chris Brown and Meek Mill. Oh shit, man. Well, there it go right there. There it go right there. So Meek, you like him young, allegedly. Oh, Meek. Say Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, and Jay Z are the close rappers and friends. Well, we see right here, Rick Ross and Meek Mill must have been man. Well, Meek Mill and Chris Brown like him young, allegedly by this lawsuit. I'm just going by the lawsuit, Mister. And I'm guessing. I'm just guessing that is someone who dated Nicki Minaj from Philly. I'm just guessing. The only one I know is Meek Mill. I'm guessing this R&B singer is Chris Brown, and this billionaire they talking about is Rihanna. I'm just guessing. Mr. Jones immediately went into a state of shock and feared that he would be shot next. Mr. Jones genuinely believed that he would be shot through the door due to how close he was. After the shooting ended, a crowd gathered around the restroom. When the door finally opened, Mr. Combs and J. Combs exited. G was lying on the restroom floor in a fetal position, holding his stomach and bleeding out of his leg and hip area. Everyone stood around looking upon G, frustrated by the lack of aid to G. Mr. Jones dropped everything, ran to G, immediately began placing pressure on G's gunshot wound to his stomach. As he was applying pressure on his stomach, Mr. Jones realized that G was gushing blood from another area near his leg or hip. He decided to lift G and place him to sit on the toilet. Mr. Jones asked the crowd to call the ambulance. Mr. Jones lifted G and brought him to the ambulance at the studio's front. At this time, Mr. Combs and Justin disappeared to another part of the studio. Mr. Combs gave strict instructions to inform the police that he had nothing to do with the shooting. He also forced Mr. Jones to lie to the police by telling them G was shot by standing outside the studio by a drive-by assailant. And I'm like, did they ever do research on the crime scene or what? And I guess they get man shot outside party at Hollywood Recording Studio. So it really happened. So it's right there. It happened. They got it in there. Mr. Jones has several corroborating witnesses who spoke with the writer anonymously due to fear of retaliation from Mr. Combs. They have agreed to speak publicly when subpoenaed. Oh shit! So it's over, Diddy. And I'm not going to show the image. I'm gonna skip past it because it's probably got blood and stuff. Mr. Jones has the clothing he wore the day and believes it may still have the stains and DNA of G's blood. The following are screenshots of the aftermath of the restroom where G was shot by either Mr. Combs or J. Combs, and I'm not going to show that. So I'm going to skip past it. Give me 1 second. Let me skip past that one real quick, y'all. Oh, yeah. I don't want to show that. Let me, all right. Let me share my screen again. That was the aftermath. I ain't going to show the aftermath, man. I'll post it on my Discord or something after the live. But clearly, G was not shot outside of the studio. Mr. Combs instructed his team to report to law enforcement. To law enforcement. Mr. Combs and defendant LR, MR, UMG, and CRS provided private security for the writers' camp at defendant CRS. The security was poor, however you say that shit, and lackluster at best. Basically saying they didn't have no damn security. The fact that either Combs and J. Combs were allowed to enter CRS with guns, and those guns were not confiscated by security, is a clear breach of duty by Mr. Combs' defendants LR, MR, and UMG to protect Mr. Jones and the attendees of this writers' camp. As a result of the shooting, Mr. Jones is severely traumatized. Mr. Jones now suffers from PTSD, severe anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Oh yeah, he finna eat this damn lawsuit up. I think he coming for 30 million, just like Cassie. I think he coming for 30 M's. If I'm not mistaken, this is 30 M's he trying to get. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Jones was blank harassed and assaulted by Mr. Combs. Throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was the victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his, and I'm gonna highlight that word, y'all. He was groped in his, you know what I'm saying? He was touching his booty by Mr. Combs. So Diddy was grabbing his cheeks, man. Diddy was over there fondling with this man's cheeks. I don't know, man. So you just let them. All right. Anyway, let's just continue the lawsuit. These events took place in LA, New York, Florida, and the United States Virgin Islands. In addition to the unsolicited and unauthorized touching, Mr. Jones was forced by Mr. Combs to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom as Mr. Combs walked around naked and showered in a clear glass enclosure. So he made you watch him take a shower and walk around with his cheeks out and flip flopping around. Just, man, what the hell is going on? As a heterosexual Christian man, Mr. Jones was so I can imagine what him and TD Jakes be doing. I know TD Jakes then had his cheeks out at Diddy crib. I know they didn't been cheek to cheek at some point, one way or another. They didn't been cheek to cheek. As a heterosexual Christian man, Mr. Jones was uncomfortable with Mr. Combs' advances and expressed his discomfort to Mr. Combs' chief of staff, Christina Corin, KK. KK responded to Mr. Jones' complaint with, "You know, Sean will be Sean." KK also attempted to downplay Mr. Combs' groping of Mr. Jones' booty and his genitals as friendly horseplay. Oh, he's just playing, stating that those were Mr. Combs' way of showing that he likes you. Right. Despite these assurances, on several occasions when Mr. Combs began to undress and walk around his house, KK would say, "Okay, I'm leaving now," and she would disappear. KK is breathtaking at best and enabling at worst. Mr. Jones believes KK aided and abetted Mr. Combs' SA of him and was working with Mr. Combs to, they was blanking him. You see right there, she was a part of the blank process. Uh, she would say working with Mr. Combs to blank him into accepting a blank relationship. So they wanted him to. They were trying to turn him like they did TD Jakes. They doing the same thing they did to TD Jakes. TD Jakes had already crossed over, so you already know what it is with TD. That's why he hit TD up. That's why he called him, because come on, through these blank deviant acts, one would say Mr. Combs has a pattern and practice of engaging in such nefarious activities. This ongoing conduct shows that Mr. Combs cannot be rehabilitated. Mr. Combs attempted to blank Mr. Jones into engaging in blank blank. I hope y'all reading this shit. Mr. Combs was aware that Mr. Jones looked up to and idolized music producer Stephen Aaron Jordan, Stevie J. Stevie J was an American DJ, record producer, and television personality. Stevie J was part of Badboy Records production team, The Hitmen. In 1997, Stevie J won a Grammy Award for his work on Puff Daddy's debut album. Throughout the late 1990s, Stevie J produced for several artists, including Mariah Carey, Tevin Campbell, The Notorious B.I.G., 112, Jodeci, Faith Evans, Jay-Z, and Eve. Stevie J was one of the producers on the Love album. Stay woke. All right, let's continue. Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J to blank and entice Mr. Jones into engage into blank. So you already know Stevie J get down too. You can already tell right here, Stevie didn't have his cakes. Stevie didn't have his cakes out. Diddy like cakes, so that's why he went to Stevie. All right, so Mr. Combs went so far as to share a video of Stevie J blanking a Caucasian male without, oh my God. Oh my God. He's like, look, bro, you like Stevie? Let me show you what Stevie be doing. Stevie like white cakes. He like iced honey buns. So look, he said Mr. Combs. Well, I mean, this says Mr. Combs went as far as to share a video of Stevie J penetrating a Caucasian male without a condom. This was done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety concerning blank. According to Mr. Combs, this is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it. Hey, man, look, everybody, even Stevie doing. You love him. Look, everybody's doing it, man. Look, I got a video right here. Stevie, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper Redacted, singer Redacted, and Stevie J. So Stevie J and Diddy smashed, y'all. It's in federal court. This is not. Oh man, Stevie, bro. I fucked with you, Stevie. Oh man, Stevie and Diddy, man. This is damn. All right. Let's get back to this paperwork, man. This is some crazy shit. So Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper blank, singer blank, and Stevie J. Mr. Combs promised to make sure that Mr. Jones wins Producer of the Year at the Grammys if he engaged in this. The following are screenshots of the video of Stevie J. I can't show y'all that. Hold on. Hold on. Hell no. Hold on, thugs. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not showing y'all this. All right. Hold on. It said, but I'm gonna read y'all this. It says he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. He performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. This writer is in possession of the video and will provide a copy to the court. Oh, that's Stevie J. Oh man. All right, so let me get back to hold on, man. Oh shit. Oh man. All right, Thanksgiving 2022. It doesn't show the picture, but it's like it doesn't show nothing. They got it like blanked out, but I'm still not. This is my YouTube channel. It don't got nothing on the screen, so it's not showing you the images. They blanked out, but I'm not showing it on my YouTube channel. Thanksgiving 2020. So okay, the singer is Usher and the rapper is Meek. So he likes Meek. Remember he was calling Meek daddy, and Meek looked like he had just got done getting banged out. Remember, it looked like Meek, he was in the pool looking like his booty was resting. He was sitting uncomfortable as hell. Diddy just got done clapping his cheeks. Diddy had just got done clapping Meek Mill cheeks. You can't make this shit up. It's in court. On Thanksgiving Day 2022, Mr. Jones was in Mr. Combs' house, located in Miami, Florida. Young Miami and her female cousins were also present. Mr. Combs was intoxicated and offered cocaine to Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones rejected him and proceeded to walk to the restroom. While using the restroom, young Miami's cousin burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones believes that Mr. Combs sent her in there to SA Mr. Jones. As she entered the bathroom and dropped to her knees and began performing oral on Mr. Jones' exposed whoop-de-whoop, Mr. Jones pushed her away and exited the bathroom. Young Miami's cousin did not accept Mr. Jones' rejection as she proceeded to follow Mr. Jones out of the bathroom. She started undressing and attempted to straddle him and have blank with him in the presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. Once I gotta make these pictures. This is Diddy lost. Let me make sure this picture straight real quick. Hold on. I gotta make sure this shit straight. Hold on. Before okay, it's just some regular pictures of people. All right, it's just some regular pictures of people. But anyway, it says hold on, let me get back to it. I gotta make sure, man. This Diddy lawsuit loose. But it says once again, Mr. Jones pushed her off. The following images from a video of young Miami and her cousin and Mr. Combs. And that was Thanksgiving Day. Just some videos there. It says young Miami, her female cousin who blank aid Mr. Jones on Thanksgiving Day 2022. Throughout it says Trafficking and Victims Protection Act. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was transported from California to New York, Florida, and the United States Virgin Islands. During this time, Mr. Jones was forced to solicit blank workers and perform blank acts to the pleasure of Mr. Combs. On or about February 4th, 2023, Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones to bring prostitutes and blank workers back to his home in Miami, Florida. This writer is in possession of the video and will provide a copy to the court. And it says, let me make sure what the hell. I don't know what the hell. You never know with this damn Diddy case. Sorry, I got to go back and forth because this damn Diddy documents. Okay. It just got my face blanked out. And it was a blank worker. All right. Whatever. All right. It says on or about February 2nd, 2023, incident, Mr. Jones believes Mr. Combs drugged him. Mr. Jones recalls waking up naked, dizzy, and confused. He was in the bed with two blank workers and Mr. Combs. He also recalls aimlessly wandering around the house with no clothes on. Man. Like again, y'all, I don't know what the hell is. Yeah, I gotta double check this damn shit. Yeah. All right, and there's just some blank workers. The blank workers, they got a lot. He got a lot of receipts on this shit. Blank workers in Mr. Jones' bed the morning after being drugged. On another occasion in Miami, Florida, on Thanksgiving night of 2022, Mr. Combs asked Mr. Jones and DeForest Taylor to enter the studio bathroom. He asked them for $100 bill because he wanted to do some he wants to do a little sniffy sniff with them. Mr. Jones was scared, but luckily he didn't have $100 bill. So Mr. Combs waited a little later to do coke with Young Miami. So Young Miami is a cokehead allegedly. Later in the evening, he required Mr. Jones to solicit blank workers from Booby Trap on the river located at whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Mr. Jones did so, and Mr. Combs forced him to engage in unsolicited sex with these workers. Man. Again, I don't know what you know what I'm saying. I gotta check these damn images. All right, so this is just booby trap. All right, I'm cool with that. I don't want to show all these blank workers. This booby trap on the river. As part of Mr. Jones' blank worker recruitment tools, Mr. Combs provided Mr. Jones with an exclusive Badboy baseball cap and required him to wear it to booby trap on the river as a signal to any blank worker he approached that Mr. Combs was in town and had sent Mr. Jones to recruit them. Mr. Jones had no desire to visit Booby Trap on the river. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit blank workers from Booby Trap on the river. Mr. Combs used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting blank workers from Booby Trap on the river. As detailed below, Mr. Combs used many tactics to maintain and control Mr. Jones. Apparently, these workers were accustomed to servicing Mr. Combs and would know that he is in town by the sight of a bad boy's baseball cap. The following are Instagram profiles of two of the blank workers that Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to solicit to have blank with him in his home in Florida. And I don't want to show their shit, so I'm going to skip past that. I'm going to skip past it. Oh, they got some damn sexy photos of him. I ain't trying to show all that. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful with this Diddy lawsuit, y'all. I gotta be careful. We almost got 2,000 people in there. All right, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be careful. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit or have blank with the individuals in the previous paragraph. Mr. Jones used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting and sleeping with these women. The following is the phone number of the blank worker that Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, you know what I'm saying? And they obviously redacted it. Mr. Jones had no desire to solicit or have blank with the individual in the previous paragraphs. Mr. Jones used his power and influence to intimidate and force Mr. Jones into soliciting and sleeping with the individuals above. Mr. Combs has used many tactics to maintain and control Mr. Jones. He promised him a Grammy for Producer of the Year for the Love album. He offered him $250,000 to purchase all of the instruments he wanted. He promised him ownership of his $20 million property, an island in Miami, Florida. He also promised access to the record label executives like defendants Lucian Charles Grange and Ethiopia. Mr. Combs would often switch up his approach. He would go from promising Mr. Jones the world to threatening Mr. Jones with physical harm. Mr. Jones threatened to eat Mr. Jones. Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face and informed Mr. Jones that he is willing to blank his mother, Janice Combs, if he must, in order to get what he wants. So he wouldn't think twice to harm Mr. Jones. He like, bro, I'll take out my boy. This dude, Diddy, is a psychopath. It's like, damn. Mr. Combs and J. Combs solicits drugs and engages in illicit blank acts with minors and blank workers. On or about July 2nd, 2023, in California, Mr. Combs had a listening party at his home. Present at this party was R&B artist Redacted, Jay Combs, sex workers, and underage girls, allegedly. Whatever. It's in the paperwork, but hey. The event began at 7 p.m. Mr. Combs requested the female blank workers and required Mr. Jones to solicit them. An hour later, several blank workers appeared. In addition to the blank workers, there were at least 5 women in the crowd that were under the age of 16. Mr. Combs forced all the women to drink laced De Leon liquor. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs laced the liquor with ecstasy. Mr. Combs did not check the identification of any of these underage girls. The presence of these underage women made Mr. Jones very uncomfortable. He attempted to leave, and Mr. Combs forced him to stay. Mr. Combs went so far as to take Mr. Jones' car keys to prevent him from leaving. After being forced to drink laced De Leon shots, Mr. Jones began feeling lightheaded and recalls passing out and waking up at 4 a.m. the following morning naked with a blank worker sleeping next to him. Screenshots of a video from that night is embedded below, and I ain't gonna even, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what screenshots they, you know what I'm saying? He is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement for assault. And so that's Chris Brown. They talking about Chris Brown. Oh yeah, I ain't trying to show you him with this little lady, little whoop-de whoop, his little whoop-de whoop. Mr. Jones is balloon. Let's go. Hold on, let me get to this next part. All right, let me get to this next part because that shows Cuba Gooding Jr. And I don't know, they got some weird ass shit on this damn thing. All right, as it says, Mr. Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. moments before Mr. Jones is assaulted, as evidenced by a video of which screenshots are embedded below. Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones' legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, the small of his back, near his buttocks, and his shoulders. Mr. Jones was extremely uncomfortable and proceeded to lean away from Mr. Gooding Jr. He rejected his advances, and Mr. Gooding Jr. did not stop until Mr. Jones forcibly pushed him away. The following screenshot is of the encounter with Cuba. You know what I'm saying? We're going to skip past all these little weird ass images they got of him being fondled and stuff. Yeah, it's some weird shit, fam. Yeah, there's some weird shit. He was forcibly touching this man, dog. I don't know what they on some weird shit on this damn shit. Cuba Gooding Jr. forcibly touching Mr. Jones on Mr. Combs' yacht. And they got it right there. I ain't gonna lie. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones was under an implied work for hire agreement. He was not compensated for his time living with Mr. Combs or for the songs he produced. As evidence, he was listed as producer for the following songs on the Love album final release: Deliver Me, Stay, Part 1, Reaching, What's Love, Stay a While, Moments, Need Somebody, Homecoming, and Tough Love. Mr. Combs and defendants LR, MR, UMG all benefited from Mr. Jones' work product. They failed to compensate Mr. Jones for his work. As a result, Mr. Combs and defendants LR, MR, UMG are all unjustly enriched at the expense of Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones attempted to work with Mr. Combs to secure his publishing and royalty rights for the work completed on the Love album. Mr. Combs only offered Mr. Jones $29,000 for 13 months, thousands of hours of work, 9 songs that he made into the Love album. Ironically, Mr. Jones was willing to take $50,000, his publishing and royalties. Mr. Combs' self-serving greed would not allow him to pay Mr. Jones an additional $21,000. That's all he was asking. That's all he was asking was for an extra 21. And he was like, man, I'm not doing this. I don't care what you've been through. I'm not doing it. Salute to Stephanie Rodriguez for your first super chat. I appreciate you for that one piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about? Salute. All right. It says, as a result, Mr. Combs and defendants, already read that. Mr. Gooding Jr. has a storied history of SAing and forcibly touching individuals against their will. And it says, there's an article. It says this writer has retained artists and the writers experienced the same treatment. So a bunch of people have complained about Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly. And it says Mr. Combs deceptive business practices have become so bad that Mr. Jones was left with no choice other than to make a public plea on social media for Mr. Combs to pay him for his work. After publicly requesting that Mr. Combs do the right thing and pay him fairly, Mr. Jones received an onslaught of threatening messages from Stevie J and Love Records A&R DeForest Taylor. So I don't know what the hell they got. See, shirtless men. I don't know, man. I gotta check all this. They threatening them with some. I don't know what they got going on. The threatening messages say, "LOL, you are a 100% liar, weirdo. Good luck. Number still the same. Running to you, nigga. Come talk to me in public on a public podcast forum." So that's what I don't know what the hell they got going on. But yeah, shirtless men, all type of. It's a bunch of. This shit is loose, man. What y'all thinking about this Diddy paperwork so far? Mr. Combs used his power and influence to threaten and intimidate Mr. Jones. According to Mr. Jones, Mr. Combs is very forceful and demanding. Mr. Combs did not take no for an answer and would often threaten to inflict bodily harm on Mr. Jones if Mr. Jones did not comply with his demands. As detailed above, Mr. Combs threatened to eat Mr. Jones' face. As the A&R of Love Records, DeForest Taylor did not require Mr. Jones or any other creative musicians or artists to sign an NDA. Man. On another occasion, while standing in Mr. Combs' bedroom, Mr. Jones was forced to watch Mr. Combs display guns and bragging about getting away with shooting people. Mr. Combs shared that he was responsible for shooting in the nightclub in New York City with rapper Shine. And he's talking about when Shine went to jail. He said he bragged about he everybody know he was responsible for it though. He shared that artist and Mr. Combs' girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, aka J Lo, carried the gun into the club for him and passed him the gun after he got into the altercation with another individual. So he set his own man up, and I think we all knew that. I think we all knew that. You know what I'm saying? This is Jennifer Lopez in the club with Diddy, whoopty whoopty whoop. And it says the shooting and Chalice recording studios confirmed Mr. Combs' statements. These statements reinforced Mr. Jones' fear of Mr. Combs and strengthened Mr. Combs' basically he was trying to dominate this man, control him. Mr. Jones was terrified of Mr. Combs. He felt like he could not tell him no. Mr. Combs made uh, consistently made it clear that he has immense power in the music industry and with law enforcement. Mr. Combs made it clear that his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, Mr. Muhammad, had the power to make people and problems disappear. So he's telling you right now who his hitter is, Fahim Muhammad, aka Mr. Muhammad. Whoop de whoop de whoop. And here you go. Fahim Muhammad. Mr. Combs instructs his staff to always contact Mr. Muhammad if they if they are ever pulled over by the police in Miami or California. Upon information and belief, Mr. Muhammad spoke with LAPD after G was shot at CRS. The LAPD was in CRS and witnessed the blood in the restroom, and they went with the bogus claim of the shooting of G outside the studio. This was all thanks to Mr. Muhammad's connections with law enforcement. Mr. Jones had no reason to disbelieve Mr. Combs had seen firsthand through the shooting of G and the subsequent silence of LAPD and the media that Mr. Combs indeed had the power to harm him. The LAPD spent hours in CRS after the shooting of G, yet there were no arrests. Mr. Jones witnessed the LAPD in the restroom pictured above, yet no arrests were made. The morning after the shooting, Mr. Jones and several others arrived at CRS, and G's blood was still on the floor of the restroom, and Mr. Combs hired a cleaning crew to clean it up. Defendants Ethiopia, Lucian, Charles Grange, Motown Records, Love Records, Universal Music Group aided and abetted and profited off of Sean Combs' Rico enterprise. Mr. Jones recalls seeing defendant Grange visiting Mr. Combs' home in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California. TikTok is one of the most important short video platforms in the world. It has significant impact of the spread of global music. Today is believed that artists are paying more attention to producing music suitable for TikTok, and has failed renewed negotiations between Universal and TikTok. A lot of music, according to Mr. Jones. Whenever defendant Grange visited Mr. Combs at his homes, it would be in the evening. and he, Mr. Combs, would disappear for hours in Mr. Combs' bedroom. Defendant Grange sponsored and attended several Love album listening parties at Mr. Combs' home in Los Angeles, California. These parties were sponsored by defendants MR, LR, and UMG. As evidence above, these parties had blank workers and underage girls present. During these parties, defendant Grange knew or would defendant Grange knew or should have known that Mr. Combs was drugging the attendees through laced bottles of De Leon tequila and Ciroc vodka. So he's been lacing everybody with Ciroc and De Leon. It is no secret that Mr. Combs had specific bottles of alcohol designated for females and other bottles designated for his staff, his artists, and himself. This fact was detailed by former artists and bodyguards of Mr. Combs. And y'all know Gene Deal even says the same thing. Gene Deal told y'all, as a sponsor of these events, defendant Grange had a duty and obligation to ensure that blank workers and underage girls were not present and that Mr. Combs was not spiking the alcohol with date blank drugs. On YouTube channel Art of Dialogue, former bodyguard Gene Deal exposed that Mr. Combs' pill mixing method used to spike cranberry juice and orange juice. According to Mr. Deal, Mr. Combs would place ecstasy and other blank drugs in the juices. On YouTube Art of Dialogue, former artist Mark Curry exposed that Mr. Combs spiking bottles of Moet champagne in the VIP section of nightclubs. Mr. Combs would have a set of Moet champagne bottles for his artists and for a set for women. Now, y'all do realize when y'all go on these platforms and make all these statements, this shit can be used in court. All the shit y'all do on YouTube can be right in the courtroom. I keep telling y'all this goofy shit. Everything you say on YouTube can be right in front of your face in the courtroom. If you said it, we believe it. It came out your mouth, it must be true. So it says it right here. They even got, he said it in this YouTube interview. What he was connected to him. He said it. Now your name is in the documents. Oh, you was on the interview too. What you say? Oh, yep, you too. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You know what I'm talking about? Had to be removed from TikTok. This comes from an alleged lack of protection TikTok takes to ensure UMG artists' rights are preserved. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That don't even matter. This writer has spoken with several former employees of Mr. Combs who witnessed. Let me get some water real quick, y'all. I've been talking a long time. All right. This writer has spoken with several former employees of Mr. Combs who witnessed defendant Quorum instruct her staff to lace champagne, De Leon, and Ciroc liquor bottles with ecstasy and other illicit drugs. Mr. Jones recalls seeing defendant Hab Tamarium visiting Mr. Combs' home in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California. According to Mr. Jones, whenever defendant, I'm just call it defendant H, whenever defendant H visited Mr. Combs at his homes, it would be in the evening and after Mr. Combs would disappear for hours. It says, according to Mr. Jones, the defendant visited Mr. Combs at defendant CRS during Mr. Combs' writing camp. Defendant H sponsored and attended several Love album listening parties at Mr. Combs' home in Los Angeles, California. These parties were sponsored by defendants MR, LR, and UMG. And as evidence above, these parties had blank workers and underage girls present. During these parties, defendant H knew or should have known that Mr. Combs was drugging the attendees with De Leon. As a sponsor of these events, defendant H had the duty and obligation to ensure that blank workers and underage girls were not present. Mr. Combs was not spiking. And it says, I don't know what this is. Let me see what this is real quick, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see what the hell this is. Okay, it's just a picture of them. It's cool. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. All right. It says, according to Mr. Jones, during the 13 months he lived and traveled with Mr. Combs, he witnessed Mr. Combs display and distribute guns from his bedroom closet in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, to questionable individuals dressed in all black. According to Mr. Jones, during the 13 months he had lived and traveled with Mr. Combs, he witnessed defendant Quorum openly order her assistants to keep Mr. Combs high off gummies and pills. Defendant Quorum required all employees, from the butler, the chef, to the housekeepers, to walk around with a pouch or fanny pack filled with cocaine, GHB, ecstasy, marijuana, gummies, 100 to 250 milligrams each, and Tusi, a pink drug that is a combination of ecstasy and coke. But this dude Diddy be getting geeked. I don't know what this is right here. Let me check and see what it is real quick. Hold on. Diddy be over there getting loose. Oh, they just got pictures of the drugs, some pink drugs. Tusi. So they were just showing what Tusi. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell it is. Is it Tusi? Tuki? I don't know. It is important that defendant quorum to have Mr. Combs drug of choice immediately ready when he asked for it. Defendant Quorum ordered blank workers and prostitutes for Mr. Combs. Defendant Quorum ordered and distributed ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms to Mr. Combs and his celebrity guests who were present on his rented yacht and in his homes in LA, New York, and Miami. On multiple occasions, defendant Quorum forced Mr. Jones to carry Mr. Combs' drug pouch against his will. As the chief of staff, defendant Quorum was instrumental in organizing and executing the Rico enterprise. Defendant Quorum had the following individuals execute the following tasks for the Rico enterprise. Stevie J recruits blank workers and attends and participates in freak-offs. Justin Combs solicits prostitutes, underage girls, and sex workers would engage in freak-offs. Brendan Paul works as Mr. Combs' mule. He requires and distributes Mr. Combs' drugs and guns. Man, y'all finna go down. We have a recording of this and we'll provide it to the court. We have a video of Mr. Combs, Stevie J, and Plaintiff Jones at a strip club. Mr. Combs is recording the video while coaching and training Plaintiff Jones how to recruit blank workers. Diddy, you going to jail. It's over. Diddy, you out of here, thug. I don't know what this next image is, but we gonna get to it. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to show you know what I'm saying. Oh, it's just a picture of them in the damn studio or some shit. All right, let's continue. We can continue. We can continue. Brendan Paul and Mr. Combs. And let's see. Frankie Santilla works alongside Brendan Paul. Brendan acquires and distributes Mr. Combs' drugs and guns. Frankie carries the money and pays for the guns and drugs. And this is both of them, Frankie Santilla and Sean Combs. Moy Bond hires blank workers and attends, participates in freak-offs. And what the hell is this? I don't even know. Let me hold on, y'all. I don't know. I gotta be real careful with this Diddy shit. Okay, it's just a picture. It's just a picture. All right, we good. We good. My bad, y'all. You know, I gotta be careful with this Diddy paperwork. This shit loose. Moy Bond Thanksgiving 22 when Mr. Combs offered Mr. Jones some blow. Mr. Combs funded and used his affiliation with local gangs and gang leaders who would frequent his homes in LA, Miami to secure the drugs, guns, and obtained and distributed out of his homes in LA and Miami. Defendants executed their Rico enterprise with threats of violence, threatening to eat plaintiff's face and displaying and distributing guns in plaintiff's presence, bragging about having law enforcement under control, bragging about murdering people, bragging about bribing witnesses and jurors in criminal cases concerning the 1999 NYC nightclub shooting with Shine. Defendants executed their Rico enterprise with the threats of isolation from the music and entertainment industry, parading powerful music industry executives such as defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Habtemariam, and parties filled with blank workers, minors, and illegal drugs such as ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms. Defendants executed their Rico enterprise with threats of non-payment for work completed, fake promises of cash payments, $250,000, producer of the year Grammy Awards, and guaranteed access to future projects and a $20 million home on Star Island in Miami. Man. Mr. Combs is allowed to wreak havoc. While living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Mr. Combs has hidden cameras in every room in his homes. Mr. Jones believes Mr. Combs has recordings of defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia, as well as other celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes. Upon information and belief, these individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent And as this case with the blank sex tape of Stevie J, Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones, Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak off parties and his house parties. Upon information and belief due to this treasure trove of evidence, he has in his possession. Mr. Combs believes that he is above the law and untouchable. Upon information and belief, Mr. Combs employs Jose Cruz, his IT director. The writer has spoken to several former employees of Mr. Combs who confirmed that Jose Cruz is the gatekeeper to all Mr. Combs recordings. Upon information and belief, Jose Cruz intentionally hides behind the camera and from the social media and the internet due to all the incriminating acts he was required to record for Mr. Combs. And this is Jose. Whoop de whoop de whoop. First cause of action, conduct, participation in a Rico enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity, violation of Racketeering, Influencing, and Corrupt Organization Act. Man, I hope y'all know this is the end for Diddy. This is it. Mr. Jones incorporates, by reference, all preceding paragraphs and re-alleges them as if what is it? As if set forth fully heroin. And it says as superior defendants Lucian Grange, Ethiopia, Habter Miriam, Combs Global, Motown Records, Love Records, Universal Music Group, the respondent Superior Collective, and 100% are 100% liable for the action. Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Coram, as they were acting as in their capacities as the represent respondent Superior Collectives employees when the committed acts detailed below. The respondent Superior Collective failed to adequately monitor, warn, or supervise the actions of Sean Combs, Justin Combs, and Christina Coram. Defendants are individuals and or entities within the meaning of a person as defined in 18 because each is capable of holding and does hold a legal or beneficial interest in property. The association is comprised of Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Hapter Miriam, Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Coram, Combs Global, Motown Records, Love Records, Universal Music Group, John and Jane Doe's 1 through 10, and ABC Corporations 1 through 10. Section 1962A makes it unlawful for any person who has received any income derived directly or indirectly from a pattern of racketeering activity through a collection of unlawful debt, and such a person has participated in principle within the meaning of Section 2, Title 18, United States Code, to use or invest directly or indirectly any part of such income or the proceeds of such income in the acquisition of any interest in or the establishment or operation of any enterprise which is engaged in or activities of which affect interstate or foreign commerce. Unlawful for any person employed by association with the enterprise engaging in or the activities which affect interstate or foreign commerce to conduct, participate directly or indirectly in the conduct of such enterprises affairs through a pattern of racketeering activity. So basically, they violating all these damn codes associated with enterprise within the meaning of enterprise. Defendants have unlawfully increased their profits by luring and deceiving producers, musicians, writers, creators, and artists such as plaintiffs to transport drugs, ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms, transport firearms, solicit minors, exotic dancers, blank workers, and utilize their talents and labor to produce music and other tangible goods and services without compensation. The RICO enterprise, which all defendants have engaged in, and the activities of which affected interstate and foreign commerce, is comprised of the association in fact of persons included each defendant and other unnamed co-conspirators. That association in fact was structured by various contracts and non-contractual agreement relationships between the defendants, by which defendants assumed different roles in agreeing to carry out mail and wire fraud scheme to acquire drugs, firearm, prostitutes, minors, blank workers, and labor of producers, musicians, writers, creators, and artists such as plaintiff to utilize their talents and labor to produce music and other tangible goods and services without compensation. The members of this RICO enterprise all share a common purpose to enrich themselves financially and sexually at the expense of producers, musicians, writers, creators, and artists by maximizing defendants' revenues through fraudulent means. As set forth, defendants benefited financially from the scheme that to defraud plaintiff by intimidating plaintiff with threats of violence, threatening to eat plaintiff's face, displaying and distributing guns in the plaintiff's presence, bragging about having law enforcement under control, bragging about unaliving people, bragging about bribing witnesses and jurors in the criminal case concerning the 1999 NYC nightclub shooting with Shine, threats of isolation from the music and entertainment industry, parading powerful music industry executives such as defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Habtemariam, at these parties filled with blank workers, minors, and illegal drugs such as ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, mushrooms, threats of non-payment for work completed, fake promises of cash payments, $250,000, music producer of the year, Grammy awards, and guaranteed access to future projects. A $20 million home on Star Island in Miami, which defendants would not have done but for the existence of the scheme. The members of this RICO enterprise all share a common purpose to enrich themselves financially. I just read all this. Basically the same thing they're saying all over again in that one. Upon information and belief of this RICO enterprise has existed for at least 20 years, dating back to 1999 club shooting in NYC when Mr. Combs required his then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC nightclub. Mr. Combs forced his then artist Shine to assume responsibility for the shooting of several individuals. Mr. Combs used his power, money, and influence to bribe jurors and witnesses, such as the friend of the shooting victim, Natania Rubin, who reported to law enforcement that she saw Mr. Combs, not Shine, pull the trigger and shoot her friend in the face. Natania Rubin later testified at Mr. Combs' criminal trial that she was tying her shoe and may not have seen who shot the gun. She later confessed that Mr. Combs paid her. The RICO enterprise continued throughout the years, including during Mr. Combs' 10-year relationship with his girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. According to Miss Ventura's civil complaint, this RICO enterprise continued in her relationship when Mr. Combs forced her to carry his gun in her purse and forced her to engage in unwanted blank acts with male prostitutes, blank workers, forced her to consume dangerous amounts of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, alcohol, and paying a member of his security team $5,000 to blow up the vehicle of Kid Cudi because he was jealous of and insecure of their relationship. The RICO enterprise continued September 2022 to the present day, as evidenced by hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings in plaintiff's possession. Defendants Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Coram, his assistants, and staff all orchestrated, participated, managed, and executed the RICO enterprise by purchasing and distributing ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms, by purchasing and distributing firearms, by requiring and soliciting of it said by requiring the solicitation of blank encounters with prostitutes, blank workers, minors, by forcing artists, creators, musicians, and producers to utilize their talents and labor to produce music and other tangible goods and services without compensation. The RICO enterprise has functional and a continuing unit and maintains an ascertainable structure separate and distinct from the pattern of racketeering activity. The enterprise was characterized by defendants' pattern of false representations and omissions made by defendants Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Coram, and other current and former members of defendants' associates and staff, defendants, artists, creators, musicians, and producers. These false representations and omissions were designed to induce defendants, artists, creatives, musicians, and producers to utilize their talents for labor, basically paying them with their goods and boo. Guns and drugs. Guns and drugs. As a part of this scheme, defendants required their artists and creators and musicians and producers to visit strip clubs wearing exclusive, authentic Bad Boy merchandise and to use the name and reputation of Mr. Combs to solicit blank workers and prostitutes. Additionally, Mr. Combs used the prospects of winning Grammy Awards, purchasing $20 million homes, participating in future projects, making $250,000 cash payments, and meeting influential music industry executives such as defendants Lucian Charles Grange and Ethiopia Habtemariam. This pattern of false representations was disseminated to artists, creators, musicians, and producers who reside in California, Florida, New York, and around the country. By defendants based in California and New York under the direction and on behalf of defendants in New York. This typically is used in interstate telephones, wires, social media messages, electronic mail. The true nature of the defendant's scheme was left undisclosed, was omitted, and or was affirmatively misrepresented. All of the all to fraudulently increase the defendant's profits, at least some of which were used to expand the enterprise, causing further injury to the plaintiff Jones and other unwitting artists, creators, musicians, and producers. Who child? Diddy is going to jail. Defendants profited from the enterprise, and plaintiff Jones suffered because the enterprise diminished plaintiff Jones' finances due to 13 months of non-payment, and diminished plaintiff Jones' health through consistent drugging and forced blank encounters with prostitutes and blank workers. Defendants used the proceeds from this scheme to advance the scheme by funding and operating their marketing machine, including through the use of mail, social media, word of mouth, and interstate wires to sell the illusion that Mr. Combs was serious about the talents and skills of his artists, creators, musicians, and producers, and wanted to use those skills to make music when nothing could be further from the truth. Defendants provided their artists, creators, musicians, and producers with the misrepresentative information, including via email all over the interstate wireline communication systems, and obtaining free labor, the distribution of drugs and firearms, as well as prostitutes and blank workers and minors. Defendants obtained revenue via wire transfers, documents, and banking transactions that were exchanged via electronic means over interstate wires, thereby growing the enterprise and causing further injury to plaintiff Jones as described throughout. The defendant scheme was reasonably calculated to deceive plaintiff Jones, artists, creators, musicians, and producers of ordinary prudence and compensation through the execution of their complex and illegal scheme to misrepresent the effectiveness of soliciting prostitutes, sex workers, and minors, and distributing drugs and guns that did not, would not, and could not lead to securing Grammy Awards, purchasing $20 million homes, participating in future projects, and all that shit that they keep saying. Defendants each had the specific intent to participate in the overall Rico enterprise and the scheme to defraud plaintiff Jones, and each participated in the enterprises as follows. And they're saying the same people, Motown Records, whoopty whoopty woo, and the activities of the enterprise in a variety of ways as set forth, including but not limited to developing and marketing scores of writing camps and listening party services that are marketed to innocent, unassuming artists, creators, musicians, and producers who are vulnerable and seek opportunities to work and share their craft. So basically, they just get a bunch of artists who they think, you know what I'm saying, need some help. They just going to get a whole bunch of artists, and they, you know what I'm saying, finessing the hell out of them. Sweet D, thank you, Ratchet. You're working hard tonight. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Throughout the relevant period, defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Habtemariam, Combs Global Motown Records, Love Records, and Universal Music Group oversaw the activities of defendants Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Coram, and their other current and former members of the defendants, associates, and staff, collectively individual defendants. Defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Habtemariam, Combs Global Motown Records, Universal Music Group, has an ethical obligation as respondent, superior, and supervise the actions and activities of the individual defendants. Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia, Combs Global, whoop de whoop de whoop. They failed miserably to do so. Individual defendants relied on mail, email, social media, and the telephone to distribute advertisements to secure artists, creators, musicians, producers. They would promise them all this shit. Basically, they're saying the same thing a lot in here. New York, they're saying the same thing. In connection with defendants acting from New York, these defendants used the mail and interstate wires to solicit plaintiff Jones and artists and creators and musicians. And they basically saying the same thing, how they used them to get drugs and firearms. And they're just saying the same thing a lot in this shit. And let's get to this part. Robin Greenhill, the accountant, would ensure the writing funds transfer or cash payments to blank workers Frankie Santella, Moy Bond, Brendan Paul, and KK would also be responsible for ensuring payment to sex workers in cash. Young Miami, Jade, Daphne Joy were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' blank workers and receive payment via wire transfer from Robin Greenhill, which outlined defendant's ongoing criminal operation. During the 10-year preceding the filing of this action to the present, the defendants did cooperate jointly and severely in the commission of three or more of the man, these motherfuckers. They all going to jail. Beginning at the date unknown to plaintiff, but within 10 years of preceding filing, defendants have knowingly, willfully, unlawfully participated in a pattern of racketeering that continues to this day. The acts set below racketeering had the same pattern and purpose to defraud plaintiffs and defendants with the repeated acts ability to conduct their fraud using mail, telecommunication wires, money laundering. Defendants' business would have succeeded. The separate racketeering acts all relate to each other in the way that in the way they were part of the converted actions by defendants to use endorsement and channels of the enterprise to operate their business, fraudulently induce plaintiff Jones and the artists, creators, musicians, and producers to utilize their talent, saying the same shit there. The separate racketeering acts each day were concerned by the defendants. They saying the same thing basically all throughout this. They basically just saying they been racketeering, man. Trafficking minors, racketeering, and they just saying they committed mail fraud. I'm just getting to the parts I need to read. They just get into a whole bunch of shit that basically just sums up how the fucking case is right here. You know what I'm saying? They just going through everything. Additionally, they agreed the defendants should facilitate these fraudulent purchases over the interstate wires. Yep, they're doing wire transfers. I'm just reading over this shit because they basically say the same thing a lot. Plaintiffs have been damaged, their business and property and violated. Therefore, has entitled whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. The plaintiff requests that the court issue an order, grant judgment to the plaintiff as follows, granting the plaintiff statutory common law and punitive damages as applicable, entering the judgment according to declaration. See, I'm just getting to the parts I need to read. Second cause of action, SA and S harassment against Mr. Combs. Mr. Jones incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs as described above. Mr. Combs frightened he frightened and placed plaintiff apprehension of harm when he physically and blank assaulted him on October 22nd to October 2023. October 2022 to October 2023 in Mr. Combs' home in Miami, New York, and the United States Virgin Islands and Los Angeles. Mr. Combs forcibly touched and attempted and or threatened to touch plaintiff's intimate areas and or touch plaintiff with his own intimate body parts. So he been harassing the hell out this man. And he just stuck around for this shit. That's weird. Mr. Combs violently gripped and palmed Mr. Jones' anus and crotch without consent. Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones he forced Mr. Jones to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom and as he showered. He forced Mr. Jones to work in the studio while Mr. Combs stripped naked to get his body massage. Mr. Combs forced Mr. Jones to work while Mr. Combs walked around naked. As a result of Mr. Combs' conduct, plaintiff has suffered and continues to suffer harm, including physical injury, severe emotional distress, humiliation, anxiety, and other consequential damages for which he is entitled an award of monetary damages and or relief. The conduct of Mr. Combs described above was willful, wanton, and malicious. Relevant times, Mr. Combs acted with conscious disregard for the plaintiff's rights and feelings and acted with the knowledge of or with reckless disregard for the fact that his conduct was certain to cause injury and or humiliation to plaintiff and intended to cause fear, physical injury, and or pain and suffering to plaintiff by virtue of foregoing, the plaintiff is entitled to recover uh, punitive damages. Let's see. It says California's bystander negligent emotional distress. Mr. Jones incorporates. Mr. Jones brings this claim against Mr. Combs and J. Combs for the CRS shooting of G. The elements of bystander NIED are one is closely related to the injury victim. Two is present at the time at the scene of the injury producing event at the time it occurs. Let's see what would cause an injury as a result. Suffer serious emotional distress. He's basically talking about this damn shooting. As detailed above, Mr. Jones was 2 feet away from G as either J. Combs or Mr. Combs shot him multiple times in the restroom of CRS. As detailed above, Mr. Jones was the only individual that aided G and laid on the bathroom floor in a fetal position, bleeding out. As detailed above, Mr. Combs and J. Combs orchestrated a cover up and through Fahim Muhammad lied to LAPD and forced Mr. Jones and all of the other attendees of the writers camp to lie and to the police as well. Mr. Combs and J. Combs knew that they shot G in that restroom, and G was shot, and that G was shot, and he was leaving the studio. Mr. Combs and J. Combs' intentional deception caused a delay in G receiving immediate medical care, as the ambulance parked 3 blocks away from CRS out of fear that there was an active shooting. Mr. Jones had to run down the block and convince them that the shooting had ended. The events traumatized Mr. Jones. It caused Mr. Jones to suffer from insomnia, PTSD, severe anxiety, and depression. Additionally, the fear of and silence of the remaining witnesses aided reinforcement of Combs' statements that he was untouchable. As a result, Mr. Combs, J. Combs' conduct, plaintiff Jones has suffered, continues to suffer harm, including several emotional. I already read the emotional distress. He basically saying he going through a lot of shit. Sexual assault. Mr. Jones, as described above, Jane Doe frightened and placed plaintiff in apprehension of harm when she physically and blank assaulted him on Thanksgiving Day. And that's the one I read about the bathroom. He's saying that bathroom incident. I already read that one to y'all. And they saying Mr. Jones was assaulted by Jane Doe in Miami, Florida on Thanksgiving Day. Mr. Combs was present. Owner of the property. He had the duty to protect Mr. Jones from the harm he suffered by the hands of Jane Doe. Mr. Combs breached his duty. He basically saying, Mr. Combs, hey, bruh, I was touched by that girl. You sent her in there, and I want my get back. He coming for that get back for Combs. And the Cuba Gooding Jr. thing, they sue him for the Cuba Gooding Jr. He basically saying you responsible for that. He basically saying Trafficking Victims Protection Act. Let's see, Sean Combs and them knowingly, intentionally participated and perpetrated, assisted, supported, facilitated in sex trafficking venture that was in affecting the interstate. Y'all out of there. Among other things, defendant Sean Combs, Justin Combs, woo. They recruited, enticed, provided, obtained, advertised, solicited various means. They were soliciting. It was basically promoting sex trafficking. Basically, that's what this is all about. They promoting sex trafficking. I appreciate you, Crystal Cole, for that honey bun. Says Diddy has lots of guns, and Cassie said he doesn't sleep. So Rod was probably scared to death. Man, that dude went through hell. I'm like, bro, I don't know how this dude made it out alive. Surviving Diddy is for real. But they basically just saying, bro, y'all, this whole shit is a Rico. This is a Rico act, man. They going to jail for a Rico. They was just let's see. I'm just getting to the because they say a lot of the same shit over and over in here. That's it. Taking part in the sex trafficking venture that was necessary for its success. The concrete steps as part of the TVP violation. They just violated a bunch of shit. I'm just reading over the shit as I'm going through it. Some of the shit I don't need to read. This case does not involve mere fraud. Instead, defendant Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Combs, whoopty whoopty whoop, outrageous and intentional because it was deliberate furtherance and widespread dangerous criminal sex trafficking organization. Defendant Sean Combs, Justin Combs, whoopty whoopty whoop, criminal conduct, also high degree of moral. These dudes out of here. Let's see. Eighth cause of action, California. Let's see. Yeah, all this shit is just they just basically going over all the damn acts that they did. General damages according to proof, medical expenses and all this shit. I'm just reading over this shit. Some of the shit I'm not. It's so much. It's so many damn pages to this damn lawsuit, man. I'm just getting to the juicy parts of the lawsuit because they just going over the same acts for everybody in the damn case. They just basically saying the same shit. Let's see, committed and perpetrated violation. It's going over every violation. And I'm not reading all these damn violations. This is a lot of fucking reading, bro. By aiding and abetting, enticing Mr. Combs as co-conspirators, sex trafficking venture. This is just man. Diddy is going down for a sex trafficking scheme. He's basically gonna get what Jeffrey Epstein should have got. That's what this is all about. He's going through all this shit with this case. All they're just naming the same names, 10th cause, and they're just naming everybody in the 10th cause. Jane Doe's conduct created unreasonable risk of causing emotional distress to the plaintiff. See, he's just saying basically he's just fucked up about everything that happened. He's under emotional distress about this. He's shocked. Let's see. Mr. Jones Incorporated. Jane Doe engaged in conduct toward plaintiff that is extreme and outrageous to succeed. The bonds with the sexual assault and the misconduct by Jane Doe 1 were extreme and outrageous conduct. See, he's just basically saying all this stuff is just it's just going over every count and saying how fucked up it is. It's just a bunch of counts saying basically everybody is responsible for all of the shit that they were doing, and this man got evidence of everything. I'm not reading all this damn paperwork, man, but I got through the juicy parts, the shit that mattered, and this is basically just going down a long list of shit. And if y'all want to go read this, y'all can. There's so much shit about underage girls and it's just a whole bunch of counts of all this shit with all their names all over this shit. If you just look at it, it's just all shit with their names in it, man. Look at this. Look at this shit, man. Just look at this. This is Diddy, man. And Meek Mill, Chris Brown. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all dudes ought to be ashamed of yourselves, man. I'm talking about, bruh. Yeah, that's the paperwork. I don't even want to be honest, I'm over that damn paperwork. Man, I'm gonna get some of these videos. What do y'all think about that paperwork? I want to play a few more of these videos, and we're gonna chop it up about these. We're gonna chop it up about these videos, man. Because we after reading that, man, we need a peace of mind right now. We need a peace of mind right now, y'all. Let's get to it.
Y'all, what the fuck? If y'all didn't think the Diddy shit could get worse, it just got worse. Cause now they done drug Young Miami, Cuba Gooding Jr., Stevie J, and Justin Combs in it. So earlier, TMZ reported that Diddy's former producer and videographer is suing him for $30 million. And of course, TMZ got the court documents with a bunch of allegations. And y'all know we're finna talk about them. Let's get into it. So let me just know, before we get into all these allegations, Diddy's lawyer did put out a statement saying that Lil Rod, aka Rodney Jones, the guy that's suing Diddy for $30 million, was lying. But is he? So Rodney is alleging that he was subjected to many unwanted advances by not only Diddy, but some of his associates as well. He said Diddy would not only be naked around him, but he would also randomly grope his genitalia while also touching his anus. And he says that he feels Diddy was trying to groom him, but he would play it off like it was horseplay. Rodney also says that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having with another man. And in the court documents, Rodney included a screenshot of the video. We need to see the evidence at this point. Now, when it comes to Young Miami, Rodney alleges that one of Young Miami's female cousins SA'd him. He alleges that she wanted him to sleep with her in front of Diddy and some of his other staff members. Now, when it comes to Diddy's 304 parties in Miami, Rodney alleges that he was in. Oh, but that's not all. Rodney also alleges that at these parties, he witnessed Diddy give several women vodka and tequila laced with other stuff. And among those women, there were allegedly a bunch of underage girls. And also in the court documents, there was a photo provided of Diddy kissing one of these said underage girls. And if you're wondering who brought these young girls to Diddy's house, Rodney is alleging that Diddy would instruct Stevie J and Justin Combs to go recruit women to bring to the house. Stevie J was instructed to allegedly bring in the older girls, while Justin Combs was instructed to bring in the young girls. Diddy then introduced Rodney to Cuba Gooding Jr. at one of his yacht parties. And it was then that Cuba Gooding Jr. allegedly started groping, fondling, and just doing too much with Rodney. Then we get to the Pow Pow allegations. Rodney alleges that one night at a studio, Diddy and Justin got into an argument and they started letting them things go. You know what I'm saying? And a guy named G ends up getting hit in the stomach and obviously starts bleeding profusely. Rodney then says that Diddy told G to lie to police and say that it was a drive-by, you know. LAPD did investigate this incident, and it was reported that it was a robbery that happened outside of the studio. Then after the victim got hit, he ran in the studio bleeding. Okay. According to the court documents, Rodney is not only suing Diddy, he's also suing Justin Combs and also various record executives and other staff members of Diddy. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and share, because we got to talk about this.
Man. So Diddy been out here trying to knock people off. Young Miami been out here with her and her cousins fondling people, assaulting people. What do y'all think about these damn court documents? Hold on. We finna get to some more videos. Hold on. Let me find this video that I'm looking for. Where is that damn video? I want to play a certain one. I want to get. All right, yeah, let's get to this. All right, this one right here. Here you go. All right, I want to play this one. No, that ain't it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this certain video I'm looking for. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? It don't matter. I'm gonna just go through my shit. How I had it. All right, let's just go back. I don't know. I was looking for a certain video I want to play, but it's cool. All right, let's get to this. Let's get to this next one. Oh, it was right here. Okay, boom. Okay, my bad. It was right here in front of me. All right, let's get back to it. My fault, gang.
Talk about when it comes to this Diddy shit. So Diddy says that he is the victim of cancel culture. Now, while I'm inclined to feel sorry for a black mogul, I'm not, because you've canceled a lot of careers over your career. Given this latest story that was put out by TMZ, Diddy sued for sexual assault by former male employee Rodney Jones Jr. Now, everybody was hitting me in my DM. I was like, what the fuck is this? Wait a minute, male accuser? This sound like that Usher shit that was going on. What the fuck is going on? I knew it was men, but these niggas, let's be, these niggas was getting paid. It was male prostitutes and shit. So who the fuck was suing? I said, I know it ain't the male prostitute that spoke to me. I ain't even dropped the audio yet. Could you let me drop the audio first? So apparently, Diddy, TMZ, according to TMZ, put up a lawsuit stating that Diddy is being sued for sexual assault by former male employee. Now, when I saw this, I said, hold up. So I kept reading. And there are certain names that we've thrown around, that we've talked about for a long time. And I know, here's the thing. You sexually assault one person, you sexually assault another person. It's easy for anybody to come up and say that he did it. Did he do it? That's his name, Diddy. I did it. Did I? Did he do it? And so it's easy for a lot of us to believe these stories, but I'm going to be honest with you, like, I can give two shits about Diddy. Diddy has already been canceled. His endorsement deals are gone. He's lost Revolt. I mean, he's lost a lot. That's why he was gearing up over the year, giving out checks to universities and things like that, and also giving the artists back their publishing with stipulations stating that they can't come out stating that he did anything to violate them or to sue them. You know, they can't sue him, all types of shit. He was really making his rounds trying to clean up a lot of the shit that was coming, because he knew that deity that he had on his back was coming to collect for all the women, you know, that he done fucking abused, okay? And we're still gonna say allegedly. This Diddy suit for sexual assault by former male employee is motherfucking cap. And if you know me, you know I ain't got no reason to lie. I don't fuck with Diddy. But I'm going to tell you what the fuck going on here. Diddy did respond to this, but let me read it. Diddy has just been sued by a man claiming the mogul sexually assaulted him. In legal docs obtained by TMZ, Rodney Jones, a former producer and videographer for the mogul, claims he was repeatedly sexually assaulted by Diddy and subjected to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy at his direction. Jones claims Diddy, among other things, would grope Jones' genitals and touch his anus. Jones goes on to allege Diddy would parade around naked in front of Jones. Jones believes Diddy was trying to groom him into having sex. He says Diddy would downplay the alleged assaults as horseplay.
So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all believe the allegations by this man in this lawsuit? Does anybody in the room think the man is capping? I want you to drop the gems if you feel this man in this lawsuit is telling the truth. I want you to drop the caps if y'all think this dude is lying. If y'all believe the lawsuit, drop the gems. If you think the lawsuit is complete cap, I want y'all to drop the caps. I want to know from y'all right now, do y'all think Diddy did it? Did he do it? Did he do it? Yes or no? I want to see gems or caps. Did he do it? I want to see the gems if y'all like, man, this lawsuit is on point. I want to see them caps. Nah, I ain't fucking with this lawsuit. Because Tasha K, you know, Tasha K clout chasing ass always thinks some shit. I'm a call cap. Tasha K, get your bald head ass on. Yeah, I just want to play a little clip. She calling cap, but you know, Tasha K, she damn. Hold on. Then we got who else goofy ass we got up here? What other motherfucker we got up here? The academic. Oh Lord, what you got to say, man?
Tell me if I'm wrong. I said, Young Miami, watch your mouth. This is January 17th. Remember this tweet. Stop tweeting at me before you're a witness in a future freak off lawsuit. You ain't got 50 million to pay. And by the way, listen, we could go band for band, a million for million. Actually, that's what we could do. You can't fuck with me. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I know P is your boss and P got 300 mil. I can't go. P's my guy. I can't go back and forth. But you, bro.
See, this dude is so goofy, man. This dude right here is so goofy. Like, why are you talking? Why is it? This ain't about you, chipmunk. This ain't about you, brother. Bro, you could tell this dude never. Never mind. This ain't even about you, brother.
Stop playing. Anyway, unless you're gonna use Diddy money, which I can't compete with somebody who getting brothers. That's crazy. Anyway, I told you. Remember this tweet. Stop tweeting at me. You might be a witness. Didn't I say, chat? In a future freak off lawsuit. You ain't got 50 million to pay. Remember that? Y'all was on y'all Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell vibe. I told her that back in January. This fucking swag was unable to listen. And that's what's wrong with these city girls, man. They think they running the show. Bitch, this ain't baddies. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking swag who your biggest accomplishment in music is Diddy's that he became straight. You him back straight, nigga. Niggas was hearing he was gay. You him back straight. That's your biggest accomplishment. Stop it. Acting like you some big musician, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Why you beefing with Young Miami like that? Why you talking to that? You aggressive as hell with this thug? I mean, he beefing with her like that's one of his ops for real. Like, I told you.
Fuck is you talking about? Whole industry been saying that nigga gay. You straight thinking you was the shit. Now when a nigga calls some lawsuits, you're like, oh, I don't know. Hey, que lo que? I'm single. No, what the fuck is you talking about? Now when I get on timing with you, you want to switch the subject. Did not tell a chat. Y'all gonna have to call a spade a spade. Did not tell this fucking swag. And by the way, young man, I ain't getting off your head neither. I'm telling you. You feel me? What I say, here's this. What I said. Hold on. No.
So drunk you don't even remember.
I told her this was gonna fuck up her motion. I told her, bro, May, June. She should have waited till June or July to really start setting it off with your boy. But this fucking scally just couldn't wait. Diddy done bought you everything in the world. Bitch, you fucking. He done bought you cars, houses, everything. Bitch, all we know you for is riding around on the back of his go-kart on Star Island. You acting like he told you, bitch, they trying to get me. I'd have been running free calls for the last 30 years. They caught up to me. Please don't say nothing. I know your music ain't popping, but just drop some whack shit. Do anything to distract him. Anything. And all of a sudden, you want to get online to beef with Big Ack? You don't fuck this shit up. I told you. I told you back in January, you fucked up your monthly allowance. You was getting paid to get on. Oh, no, I got the best show on BT. They gave me an award. It's Carisha, please. Bitch, you was getting on. I know how the industry work. Diddy called up there. Hey, I'm on this bitch right now. She my balls. I'm about to actually put on her chest. Give her the award. That's how it worked. All you have to do is shut the fuck up. I bet she won't argue with me tonight. Out of every night, look, anytime I had smoke with her, she on 10 with me. Let's go. Back and forth. She talking shit, I'm talking shit. How about where is she tonight? Where is she tonight?
This dude this dude right here, so he on timing. He speak like he already knew the allegations. I mean, he sound like he didn't been in Diddy bed the way he talking. He bought you cars. He bought you jewelry. You should have shut up, man. You sound like you was in a few freak offs. I'm gonna be real with you. You sound like you might have wanted to attend a few of the freak offs act. I'm just gonna be the one to tell you, man. You might not want me. You don't want to hear that, but I'm be the one to tell you, dog. Sound like you might want to be at the freak offs, man. Sound like you might want to be at these freak offs. Let's see. Let's get back to it.
So Diddy is now, not only is he being sued by the other women that's for sexual assault and rape, he's also being sued by one of his producers or one of the people that worked on his most recent album, and it's a man. And this man is claiming sexual harassment among a bunch of other things. Also in the lawsuit, he is claiming that the people around Diddy, the people that were working for Diddy, like the CEOs and stuff like that, they all created a hostile work environment that enabled Diddy to continue the abuse that Cassie suffered, he suffered, and many other people suffered. So let's get to this picture, because this picture was posted on my Twitter. So I went straight to Farnsworth's Instagram to find it to see if it was 100% true, but I can't find anything about it. So he might have done exactly what he says in the caption, might delete later. He might have already done that. So right now we're just going to take this as allegedly, because again, I don't know how 100% true this is. I'm gonna be real. Now that it's a man that's accusing Diddy of some sort of sexual crimes, the black community is going to throw him out so quick, so fast, faster than hot grease. They're going to throw his ass out, okay? Because they can forgive sexual crimes that are perpetrated against black women, because it's always black women's fault. They will find a way, they will find a reason, they will find something to make it our fault. But when it comes to any sort of gayness or queerness, oh no. Immediately it's your fault. Immediately we don't like you. Immediately that's not right. Not my God, not my religion, not my Bible. Mind you, they'll keep the pedo uncle coming to the church functions and the family cookouts. But the queer auntie, everybody don't like her. She should be ashamed of how she living. The queer uncle, oh my God, that's not right. They put queer folks along the same lines of pedophiles. But yet they'll keep the pedophile, the pedo, at the cookout, but the queer person got.
So do y'all believe this statement? Do y'all believe that they protect whoop-de-whoop and look at the whoop? So y'all believe that? Do y'all believe they protecting certain demographics and, you know what I'm saying, not protecting the other ones and not keeping the same energy? Do y'all believe? I just want to play that statement from that. Do y'all believe that statement? Let me know. It says she ain't lying. There's a message in there. You know what I'm saying? She goes, messages get a little deep, but I just want, do y'all believe that message? Do y'all believe that, you know what I'm saying, that when certain family members, you got a family member, you might got an uncle who do some loose shit, but you know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh no, that's just Uncle whoop-de-whoop. And then you got somebody else who come in like, I'm just in a different lifestyle. And they're like, oh no, not in this house. So I mean I believe that statement is very true. They do protect certain people. They said, damn, I want to say much more, but I'm scared. This is not. Yeah, that's why I just want to play that little part and just be done with it, because there's a deeper message in that video. But you know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. But I don't think Diddy is being canceled for being straight. Or I don't think it matters. I think everybody's always assumed he was into men. So I mean, no one's shocked. It's not a shocker to no one. And I don't think Diddy is being canceled for that. I think Diddy is being canceled simply because he's done, like, I think the Cassie lawsuit is the start of him being canceled.
I'm not a lawyer, But there is a brand new Diddy lawsuit. And this one, y'all. First of all, let's start with the trigger warning that is listed on the front page of the lawsuit. It says that this document contains highly graphic information of a nature, including SA. Additionally, there are graphic images of the aftermath of a situation, redacted images of intercourse, redacted images of minors, workers, more workers, details of trafficking, and the illegal distribution of weapons and some other stuff. Now, listen, I'm definitely not including anything about any minors, anything that's too graphic. I'm not playing those games. But since I did read the lawsuit, let me attempt to give you a recap of some of what's being alleged. The lawsuit was filed by a man named Rodney Jones, who, according to the suit, is a musical prodigy. He says in August 2022, he received a call from Diddy requesting that he produce several songs on the Love album. Rodney agreed, and according to him, his life has been detrimentally impacted ever since. As far as defendants, there are a number of them. There's Diddy, his son Justin Combs, the CEO of Universal Music Group, the CEO of Motown Records, which is the parent company of Love Records. There's a woman named Christina, who is the chief of staff to Diddy. There's Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Love Records, and some others. So there's a lot of defendants. Y'all gonna be sick of me, but another disclaimer. These are allegations. I am not saying they are true. I am not saying they are not true. I am simply telling you what Rodney Jones, the plaintiff in this lawsuit, is alleging happened. This is his version of events. Y'all got it? Here we go. The suit says that Rodney worked for Diddy from September 2022 to November 2023. It starts with an incident that happened on September 12th, 2022 at a recording studio. The suit says that there was a writers and producers camp at the studio, and on this specific day, Diddy, Christian Combs, and a third man named G were in a heated conversation. The conversation moves to a bathroom, and according to Rodney in this lawsuit, a firearm is discharged multiple times. A crowd that's at the studio gathers around the bathroom, and when the door finally opens, father and son exit the bathroom, and G remains on the floor in the fetal position, holding his stomach. Rodney says the crowd around just stood there, not giving any help, and so he tries to apply pressure for G and then asks someone to call the ambulance. The suit alleges that Diddy gave strict instructions to inform the police that he had nothing to do with this incident, and instead say that G was struck standing outside of the studio by a drive-by assailant. The lawsuit also includes several news articles regarding the incident, and Rodney says he has several witnesses to corroborate the story and will speak publicly if subpoenaed. It's also worth noting that according to TMZ, LAPD did investigate this incident and found that G was shot during a robbery outside of the studio and ended up just running into the studio after he was shot. In this lawsuit, Rodney says he still has clothes from that day and believes that they still may have stains and DNA from G. The lawsuit also includes pictures of the aftermath that are much too graphic for this video, but they are in the lawsuit. Rodney goes on to say that he lived with Diddy for months at a time, and while they lived together, Rodney alleges that he was the victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized touching by Diddy. Rodney says he is a heterosexual Christian man, and after expressing his discomfort to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina, she responded, quote, "You know Sean will be Sean." So the next part in the suit involves music producer Stevie J. Rodney says that he looked up and idolized Stevie J, and Diddy used that plus his access to Stevie J to entice Rodney. According to the lawsuit, Rodney says that Diddy shared a video of Stevie J doing some stuff and told Rodney, quote, "This is normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it." There are pictures included of what the suit alleges Stevie J is doing. And the suit goes on to say that Diddy told Rodney that he himself, Diddy, had engaged in a situation with a rapper, redacted, a singer, redacted, and Stevie J. The next situation detailed in the lawsuit is from Thanksgiving 2022. It alleges that Young Miami and her female cousins were at Diddy's Miami house, and while there, Rodney was in the bathroom, and Miami's cousin comes into the bathroom and essays Rodney, according to this lawsuit. While living with Diddy, Rodney also says that he was transported from California to New York, Florida, and the Virgin Islands, and during that time, he says he was forced to solicit work. He alleges that on or about February 2nd, 2023, he believes that Diddy gave him something. Rodney says he recalls waking up naked, dizzy, and confused, and in bed with some workers and Diddy. Rodney goes on to say that on or about February 4th, 2023, Diddy allegedly forced Rodney to bring people back to his Miami, Florida home. Rodney includes some pictures from that day and says he has some video that he can provide to the court. According to the lawsuit, Rodney was forced to recruit workers, and as a part of his recruitment tools, Diddy provided him with an exclusive Badboy baseball cap and required him to wear it to booby trap on the river, this place, as a signal to any worker that he approached that Diddy was in town and had sent Rodney there to recruit them. Apparently, according to this lawsuit, these workers were accustomed to servicing Diddy and would know that he's in town by the sight of the Badboy baseball cap. The lawsuit then includes Instagram profiles of two of the workers that Diddy allegedly required Rodney to solicit and engage with at his home in Miami. In this suit, Rodney says that Diddy used his power and influence to intimidate and force Rodney into soliciting and sleeping with women. He includes the phone number of a worker that he says Diddy required him to solicit and perform acts with at his home. Rodney claims that Diddy used many tactics to maintain dominion and control over him, like promising him a Grammy for Producer of the Year for the Love album. Rodney says Diddy offered him $250,000 to purchase all of the instruments that he wanted. He says that Diddy promised him ownership of his $20 million property, One Star Island in Florida, and he promised him access to record label executives. But Rodney goes on to say that sometimes Diddy would switch it up. He would go from promising Rodney the world to threatening him with physical harm, including threatening him to eat his face, allegedly. Suit then details a listening party from July 2nd, 2023, in which an R&B artist, that's redacted, Justin Combs, some workers, and some folks who shouldn't have been there were all there. Rodney alleges that the listening party event began at 7 p.m. and upon information and belief, he says the alcohol was laced. Then Cuba Gooding Jr. is mentioned. Suit says that Diddy introduced Rodney to Cuba on a yacht and then left them alone. Rodney alleges that there was some unwanted touching, groping, and fondling, and he includes a screenshot from the day of the encounter. Lastly, Rodney claims that he was not compensated for his time living with Diddy or the songs that he produced. Rodney says he attempted to work with Diddy to secure his publishing and royalty rights for the work he completed on the album, but Diddy only offered him $29,000 for 13 months, thousands of hours of work, and 9 songs that ultimately made it to the album. Suit says, quote, Mr. Jones was willing to take $50,000 for his publishing and royalties, but Diddy's self-serving greed would not allow him to pay Rodney the additional $21,000 that he was asking. In this lawsuit, Rodney says that Diddy's chief of staff, Christina, is to Diddy what Ghislaine Maxwell was to Jeffrey Epstein. He goes so far as to say that the whole operation is a Rico enterprise. Ciao. Okay, I've recapped enough. Y'all get the point. According to TMZ, Diddy's attorney says that, quote, Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. He adds, quote, we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored, as Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. So again, this is all alleged, and Diddy will have the opportunity to formally respond to all of these allegations. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. But if you want to see the full lawsuit, that includes hints at who the redacted names are, as well as pictures and video, you can join my Patreon because I post.
So yeah, well, or you could just get on Ratchet TV and he'll post it. So yeah, we got the paperwork. We ain't worried about it. We got the paperwork. We seen that Diddy and Stevie J had an intimate relationship. We see that Diddy also, not only did he smash Stevie J, he also smashed Usher. And not only did he smash Stevie J and Usher, he also smashed Meek Mill. We also found out Meek Mill likes young girls, younger than 18. We also figured out that Stevie J also is into other men besides Diddy, Caucasian to be exact. There's a lot going on in this lawsuit. Diddy likes to fondle men on their buns. He likes to grab men by their cakes, or he'll tickle you in the front and say, "Hey, I'm just horseplaying, man. You know, this is just hey, if I like you, I'm gonna touch you there." Like, I don't know, fam. I don't know. They said Diddy is a pimp. Said Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber don't want nothing to do with it. He running away from that man. That ever since he was a kid and Diddy then took advantage of that man, he don't want nothing to do with him. They said they spreading the herpes like a mofo. Yeah, and Diddy is into drugs. He keeps people with a fanny pack filled with drugs. Said nothing new though, honestly. Well, I mean, it's all in the court papers though, so it is new. It's very new to me because we assumed a lot of this shit, but it's more paperwork coming out. So the paperwork don't lie. Say Meek definitely taking it. So is Rick Ross and Khaled. Man, he clapping all them boys out there in Miami. That they said that was even Stevie J in the pics. It was some porn star that came out and said it was him. Yeah, I believe it. And I'm gonna be real. I don't know, fam. They saying it's a P star, but I don't know, fam. I don't know if it's Stevie or what's going on because Stevie J's in all the damn documents. I don't. So they trying to say it wasn't Stevie, but I believe that's a way to just save face because his name is all in them damn documents, and you can go look at the paperwork. It'll show you the pictures. They said Meek Mill we're gonna keep being. Man, I ain't heard Meek Mill rap in a long time. They said it's on paper now. That's what I'm saying. It was news that we all knew, but now we got the paperwork. He was grabbing that man by the ball. He was fondling him, tickling him, and pinching him and stuff. Man, I don't know. They said want that special delivery. So yeah, a lot of them Diddy songs hitting different now, fam. It was like, hold on. Remember, he was like, you was more than my girl. We was like brothers. All night we would play fight under covers. Hold on, though. We should have knew right there. I didn't wrestle under the covers with my brothers. I don't know what the hell Diddy was talking about and I never looked at my girlfriend like my brother. Hey, you know what? You more than my girl. You like my brother. Like, oh, wait, what? Imagine your man telling you that right now. You more than my girl. We like brothers. All night we would play fight under covers. Hold on, thug. Imagine being in a studio with your man and he's like, yeah, my girl, was she more than my girl? She more like my brother. All night we would play fight under covers. Like, wait, well, that's what y'all. That's what we do. What you and your brother did? Like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, wonder if Diddy is a scapegoat to protect Clyde. Man, Diddy ain't no damn scapegoat. That boy loose. He said Kevin Hart asked him about that. Kevin Hart also got down. Kevin Hart also got down. Said scrambling and scraping hit different. Yeah, it do. Meek Mill doing the bunny hop. Yeah, we seen him. Meek Mill been got turned out. Diddy is the first one to clap his cheeks though. Rick Ross probably was the first, and he was next in line. So now I'm gonna hear that. Hey, go listen back to that song. You're gonna be like, well, wait, I need a girl to ride, ride, ride. Yeah, I bet. I bet the fuck you do. Is Fab is his face. He did, man. Fab, why you don't want to party with me no more? Now, I'm saying we partied, but we ain't never party. You know what I'm saying? All that shit hit different. Like, oh, I like it when you do that, daddy. It's like now after looking at this paperwork, you see that Nori didn't got, Diddy smashed Nori. It ain't no secret now. We know Nori got clapped. Nori, we know how you got that damn Drink Champs deal. Diddy was the way he was looking at you when you were scrambling and scraping. He didn't seen you scramble before, and he liked that shit. Well, I like that, daddy. He got a little that liquor started hitting him. It was laced with a little bit of that whoop de whoop. You know, he mixed a little bit of that, mixed it with the chill out. Now his ass was seeing 3D. Diddy was on that mix with some chill out that night. He was chill out. All right, boy, I take that. You better. All right, I will take that. They said Diddy was out here taking man buns. He woke up. He said, "Dude woke up from a drugged up night, and Diddy was next to him." Like, I took that. I'm just saying, bro. Diddy is loose. I said Jay-Z is next. I believe you. Bad Boys and Bad Boy. The name Bad Boy just hit different now, fam. Bad Boy Records. Everything about that just hit different now. You just got a special delivery and all. I don't know, fam. I don't know, dog. It was a lot of looseness going on. What about French Montana? French Montana. He sang "Happy Birthday to you." Happy. Just imagine you sitting down eating a bowl of cereal for breakfast, and your homeboy just come through the room with his shirt off, talking about "Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, French Montana, happy birthday to you." Oh man, I'll be doing that shit. What the hell? What is you doing, fam? I'm trying to eat cinnamon toast crunch, and you over here singing to me, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. And then he went to Meek Mill and was like calling him daddy while he was bent over in the pool, and uh face to face with Rick Ross like they was about to, like they was in the scene of The Notebook. I don't. Everything about Diddy just hit different now, fam. It just hit different now, man. Diddy's career just look a little bit different on this side. You know what I'm saying? In 2024, it look a lot different than it did in the early 2000s. It ain't looking the same no more. They said he looked too comfortable in that Halloween wig. Oh, he said, yeah, I might wear this to London and to know he said I might wear this to Toronto. And he said, this ain't no damn wig. This is my real hair. What is you talking about? Like, hold on, but you done got sassy. You done got sassy in the motherfucker over here, bro. It's my real hair. What is you talking about? Like, sound like a damn one of cheat guys on the damn in the damn Bronx. Sound like a damn Puerto Rican from the Bronx, man. Hold on, thug. It's my real hair. This is not no wig. What is you talking about? Like, Diddy, slow down, thug. You a little too loose with that damn wig on. You said bad boys come out and play. Yeah, he was on. He had that lace front on. Did he? I don't know. Said the Orlando dude looks more credible. Oh my God, the wig was hilarious. Yeah, Diddy was on it. Had that damn wig. Talking about he was going to Toronto with that damn wig on. I don't know, fam. He said Meek was using that pool water. Man, Meek was using that cold pool water because he just got fondled in that damn room. He was trying to cool off. You heard him say he grabbed that man by the anus. He grabbed Meek, and Meek had to jump in that damn pool. That's why he was looking so uncomfortable. I'm telling you, he had just got done getting plugged. He got done plugging Meek. That's why Meek was looking so damn uncomfortable in that. Now you see why he was looking like that in that pool. And Diddy was like, "Yeah, Daddy. What's up, Daddy? You deserve it all, Daddy." Yeah, I bet he do after what you just did to that man in that room to keep him relevant. I bet the hell he do. I bet you do like what Daddy doing over there. Shit, hell yeah, you do, Diddy, with your weird ass. Ooh, child, I said booty was smoking. It was hot in there. He had to jump in that goddamn pool. He's got done getting plugged. I like that, Daddy. You deserve it all, Daddy. Look at you. Remember when he was circling Usher? Like, you deserve it all. Look at you, boy. Look at you with your fly ass. I was like, nigga, whoa. The hell? Like, Diddy just did a lot of weird shit. Y'all remember he circled that man. He said, look at you. Madison Square. Who else gonna do it but you? Look at you with your fly ass. I'm like, nigga, whoa. Hold on. Don't be talking to me. Man, come on, man. Diddy did a lot of questionable shit. Let's just call it what it is. They said Meek was sore. Meek was worn the fuck out. Meek jumped in that goddamn fresh cold pool, and booty was hurting like. They said, yeah, that Usher walk around was too much. Yeah, he's like, look at you, Madison Square, sold out arena. Who else gonna do this but you? Look at you, take it all in with your fly ass. Look at you, like nigga, wait, what? With your fly ass, like don't compliment me like that, fam. Just say you got a fresh outfit on or something. I let them shoes fresh. Like say something like that. Don't be. Look at you with your fly. I'm not gonna talk to my homeboy like that. Oh man, look at you. Man, look at you with your fly ass. Just imagine your partner just looking at you, talking to you like that. Saying, boy, you deserve it all. Look at you with your, man, boy, look at you with your fly ass just circling you, looking at you up and down, man, like he checking out the menu at goddamn McDonald's. Man, hold on. Don't be looking at me up and down like no menu. All right. Don't size me up. I am Damon. I am a boy. I am a boy. Oh man, they said Rain idolizes Diddy. I'm not going to no damn Diddy party. They said yeah, went all the way around. He did. Boy, he looked at that man like that's how you look at your girl when she got some. Where you get that damn outfit? Hold on. That's why you look at your girl when she come with a new out when she get that new Fashion Nova fit or something. I don't know, thugs. I don't know what Diddy got going on, but me and my homeboys we don't look at each other like that, fam. He said one of us got to go after that. Nah, we got to run that fade. If you circle me up and there, we running the fade, bro. I don't know what you anticipating in here, but it ain't finna go how you drawing it up in your head. You finna all right, thug. You finna get packed all the way up. Finna put you in a box. I said, and my cat wins, boy. You go tell him no. He said, Ratchet, you funny as heck, man. Look, I'm just the one that's gonna say what everybody else scared to say. I'm just the one that's gonna say what everybody else scared to say, man. I just keep it a big buck, man. This Diddy lawsuit didn't hit the damn fan. Diddy over here loose. Why we didn't get to 1,000 likes? Man, hit the like button, man. We like 100 likes away from 1,000. I know 100 of y'all can hit that damn like button. We had $300 on the stream, 307 to be exact. I ain't mad at that. Ratchet Gang been showing out this month. Shortest month of the year, and we doing a damn thing over here. I'm happy for what we did this month. I appreciate y'all. I said, y'all, for we catching these hands. Nah, you running a fade. I'm telling you, you gonna run my fade after that. You circle me and compliment me like that, you running my fade. Hey, I don't care what you talking about. Run this fade. Like, I don't care. And after that, get your ass on. You never speak to me again. We gonna run this fade though. So I just got here. Oh, you missed a hell of a show. Diddy was protected for a long time. He made one of the. I think I'm gonna be real with you, Tracy. I think he pissed off Clive Davis. I said that from the very beginning. I said the man made Clive Davis mad. That's really what this is all about. That's really what this is all about, brother love. Oh shit, Crystal Cove. See, this is my favorite right here. Crystal Cove is my favorite. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I got a favorite, y'all. I'm just gonna be real with you. She my favorite. So Crystal Cove is untouchable. I appreciate you, Crystal Cove. She dropped them honey buns off for Big Ratchet. Said, didn't Rain say he went to a Diddy party? Yeah, and Rain got his ass busted. Everybody in this room know what happened to Rain. Everybody in this room know P. Diddy got behind Rain. He gave Rain a drink of champagne. Rain woke up the next morning with the S worker of his choice and Diddy. It was either that's the only way you can. You want Young Miami? He kept saying, "I'm a Young Miami." I bet the hell you was. Diddy probably did trade it off. You can have Young Miami, but I want them cheeks. I want that ass. You can take Young Miami, but I want that ass. Oh, you giving me that? Rain got clapped by Diddy. Everybody in this room know it now. Mo3's manager got bent over like and twisted like a pretzel by P. Diddy. He didn't clap Rainwater cheeks. P. Diddy fondled Rainwater. Everybody in this room knows it. There's no see. After reading that paperwork, Rain, you went to that party. We know he grabbed you by your cakes. He had your cupcakes in his hand, Rain. Probably grabbed you by the back of your braids. I already know what you did, Rain. The jig is up. P. Diddy grabbed you by the back of your braids. Had them big ass teeth at the top of the ceiling. You were scrambling and scraping in that hotel room, Rain. I already know what it is. They said, Ratchet, I think this is why Rain stalks you. Yeah, because he know I know the truth now. Now I really know the truth. He knew I was gonna get my hands on this paperwork. One day we gonna get Rainwater name in one of these damn cases. It's gonna say Brandon Rainwater entered the room. Diddy had ass in hand. I already knew it, right? Oh man. Say, damn. Hey, I'm just gonna say what they scared to say, man. You know me. I'm gonna say what everybody else scared to say over here. Said when Disney started messing with him, I knew he was going down. Row 3, I'm gonna be real, man. I knew it was over when he initiated that lawsuit with trying to end his relationship with his liquor partners and shit, Ciroc and all that. Once he started doing the daily, once he initiated that lawsuit with them, I said it up here. I said that lawsuit was going to be a trickling effect for the end of Diddy. Whenever he started going, talking about black excellence and oh, I'm pro this and pro, you know who you are. I ain't saying not to do that. Hey, all power to my brothers and sisters out here. Hey, do your damn thing if you want to speak, and all power be to you. But when you pledge that oath and you are who you are, and you didn't already made your bed and chose your side and signed your soul over, hey, you can't be out here doing none of that shit. You need to go by what they telling you to do. Once I seen him try to end his relationships with the people Clive Davis aligned him with, and think about this, till this very day, Clive Davis still hasn't spoken on behalf of Diddy. He still ain't came out to say, you know what, Diddy's a good person. I'm standing behind him. He ain't. That's the man who put you on. That man ain't came out and said a damn word about Diddy. I'm just saying. Floyd Mayweather made a statement and said he ain't got no issue with Diddy. That was Diddy business. Floyd Mayweather. I should have played. I'm gonna play that later. I'll play it on the next one. But Floyd Mayweather made some interesting statements. But we know, Floyd, you done got your little ass broke too. Everybody know your little bitty ass done got broke down. They've been and twisted your little ass up. They were tossing you around like a ping pong ball, Floyd. You already know what was going on. They said, have you ever been swallowed? I would have been swallowed. I would. If you don't get your Mr. Brown looking ass the hell on with that damn dress, cape, gown, whatever the fuck you had on, I would. I can't stand TD Jakes' big sweaty ass. I swear I can't stand TD Jakes' funky ass. Puff's mama said She could put her palms on the floor. He kept saying that he was trying to get people to smash his mama. He was on live to my, yeah, y'all, my mama fine, ain't she? Yeah, look at her. Look at her, y'all. Look at her. Yeah, with your fine ass. I'm like, oh, what the hell is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? I ain't talking about my damn mama like that. I ain't putting her on no damn live and saying, hey, fellas, she's single too. So, you know what I'm saying? You want her, she here. Like, man, I ain't finna be parading my mama around like that. Where's somebody, well, what? Come on, man. Hell nah. Yeah, Diddy and his mama lose. I think that's where it all started. That's where it all started. I'm telling you, R. Kelly was on some weird shit too. He talking about me and my mama used to go to McDonald's and she would get us uh something. I can't remember the product of food. And he's like, and she would get this coffee and she would leave her lipstick on it. And it would be my turn to drink the coffee. So I would turn the coffee cup over and I would get her lipstick part and put my mouth on it because I was infatuated. I was in love with my mama. Matter of fact, I asked her to marry me one time and she said no. Nigga, oh wait, what the fuck is going on in Hollywood and shit? And y'all childhoods, I don't know what it is, but it's loose. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. It is loose and alleged. And now you want to talk about I'm fighting for my life, man. I don't want to hear that shit. All right, take your ass to jail with Diddy. Y'all pack y'all goofy asses up. All y'all on some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all on, man. I said, yeah, that's some weird shit. Yeah, it is, man. I said, what? I can't make this up. I posted it. It's on my shorts on YouTube. Go look at that damn. It's on my Instagram. I posted that shit. He said it. I can't make this up. Your boy Kels is loose. Somebody said free Kels. Man, look, don't free his ass. Leave him right where the fuck he is. Your music is classic. A lot of it hit different these days because knowing what you was into and listening to them lyrics, I don't even, to be real, I'm gonna be the one to tell you, I don't listen to R. Kelly. I mean, it's like maybe 2 or 3 R. Kelly songs that I still might got in rotation, but I don't listen to them like this. Some of them songs I listen to and it's like, brother, you was probably talking to Aaliyah and she was very young, so I'm cool on this. I said, it wasn't a holy moly booty shot. Leave him right where he is. I don't want his ass free. Leave that motherfucking maniac right where the fuck he is. Leave that serial, whatever the fuck he is, right where the hell he is. Leave our kids safe out here. Talking about free him. Do you have kids? You talking about free that man like he didn't do what the hell he did? Man, hell no, don't free him. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Don't let that maniac out of here. Hell no, I don't care who fault it was. If they didn't get the rest of them, they just didn't get it. At least they got the one who was doing everything. Shit, get his ass the fuck up out of here. Hell no. Say R. Kelly sure said it. He sure as hell did say that. It said dress, cape, gown. I don't know what the hell he had on. He has on a loose gown, big ass grandma nightgown that TD Jakes had on. They said woman's worth. I can't. What is the song? I can't remember the R. Kelly song. I got one song in rotation that I fuck with. I can't think of the name off the top of my head now. Seems like you. Is it? No, is it? It's not seems. I can't remember what the fuck is the name of the goddamn song. How does hey, Mr. DJ, why don't you slow this party down? The ladies in here are fly. There's one who caught my. What's the name of that song? Slow dance. That's the only song I. That's my shit. I'm sorry. That's my shit. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my shit. It's called slow dance. You're the only one I wanna slow dance. Yeah, go on. All right. Anyway, but yeah, that's my shit. I know some of y'all ladies from jam that shit tonight. Yeah, let me put this damn slow. Let me put. Oh shit, Ratchet and got me. Ratchet and got me loose. Hold on. Now that's the one right there. Now, if there's one R. Kelly song I'm smashing to, it's that one. I'm gonna be real with you. If there's one, that's gonna be that one. That's my shit. Somebody said Diddy has a weird relationship with his mother. He said, and Sally, the mama song, Honey Love. Hey, I know some of y'all like, hold on, Ratchet. You didn't. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this on while I'm listening to me some big Ratchet. They got 12 play. I didn't got these ladies loose in this motherfucker. The dudes gonna get mad and leave. This the part where they get mad and leave. Just leave me with my ladies. He said Ratchet got my side. Memories to that slow jam. Oh shit. She said, I didn't got loose to slow jam a few times. Quite a few, 100 to be exact. Said take them back. Yeah, I know a little something about a little something. Said Ratchet, you crazy. Stop, my stomach can't take you. Crazy man. You something else, lots of fun. You know, I gotta keep y'all entertained, man. See, that's why everybody else platforms be mad at me. I took over shit and we just be having fun. I be in my own world, in my own lane. Y'all just be mad and be hating. And plus, I got the finest ladies on YouTube over here. All the ladies in my chat, beautiful as hell. We got the baddest baddies on YouTube, and we got the finest cougars on YouTube. We got all the finest and the most beautiful ladies. I gotta say that. I tip my hat to these ladies in this room, man. We got the finest ladies on YouTube. That's the reason why they really be mad, because we got the finest ladies. Matter of fact, drop them purple hearts, ladies. Fill this chat up with purple hearts, because that's y'all are the reason they be so mad at me. Just drop nothing but purple hearts for me, ladies. And fellas, give these ladies their flowers. Every fella in this room right now, give these ladies their flowers. Salute to all my ladies in this motherfucker. You know I love y'all. I think I almost blocked somebody on accident. But yeah, salute to all my ladies. So when Boosie said just left New York City hooked up with P. Diddy, yeah, and he said I'm gonna blow past 50. Yeah, I bet they're gonna have to wipe you down. They're gonna wipe your ass. Somebody gonna have to wipe you down. No, they're gonna have to wipe your ass. If you just hooked up with Diddy, I'm wondering what the hell you wiping. Yeah, shoulders, chest, arm, shoes, I bet. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. I mean, shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Just take your shirt off. Yep, take it off your chest, pants off, shoes off. Let's go. I bet the fuck it was shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. I bet the fuck it was. New subscriber, you snapping. I appreciate you, Gregory Hicks. Salute. Say Ratchet ain't sharing. Oh, I don't share these ladies. Now these ladies are mine. I don't know what the hell y'all on. I said give them their flowers, but give them their flowers and move the fuck on. Give them their flowers and continue moving. They all mine. But anyway, you know. It's all good. I love everybody in the room. Salute to all my beautiful ladies. Salute to the bros who pulled up, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I could be here joking with y'all all motherfucking night, but I'm gonna get the fuck up off here, man. I've been on here I've been on here 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get up out of here. Crystal Cove, again, salute on that honey bun. I appreciate you. And everybody in the room, I love you all. To all my beautiful ladies, good night. Salute. We got 91 likes to go. Can you like the video on your way out, y'all? Like the video on your way out. Get us up to 1K on the way out. I love y'all. Let's jam some music, and we finna get the fuck up out of here. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. Good night, gang.
Rest in peace, man. Shout out to his family, man. We send our condolences to y'all for $1 million worth of game, man. Shout out to QC. Shout out to P. Shout out to Coach, to Migos, everybody, man.
Bad bitch, small waist, pretty face. Having my way, she let me nut on the face. Stay in your place, sit up and stay out the way. Decided what I'm gonna do today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. I wanna look at the stars today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. Making my cup and that done today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride like you from the bay. You better watch it, babe. Better up doing what Simon say. They mad cause I caught the rave. Only they look at my license plate. They look at my jewelry when I hop out. Start singing Amazing Grace. The feast we eat before we jump in, my nigga, we gotta say grace. My grandmama gone but can't be replaced. Jenna, she paved the way. I'm turning the page on niggas. I waited days, remember. They had that film on the side of my hood, so it can change a nigga. Your niggas is slow. I can beat you running backwards. The way I can ride the brake, thought you would've seen Casper. No, I ain't gon' hide the gate, cause I know I'm who they after. Fucking bastard. How much you charge a feature? Extra 20 if you ask him. Got a taste. Bad bitch, small waist, pretty face. Having my way, she let me nut on the face. Stay in your place, sit up and stay out the way. Decided what I'm gonna do today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. I wanna look at the stars today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. Making my cup and that done today. I'ma go ride the rave, I'ma go ride the rave. I let her ride the rave, but she wanna ride the face. Ain't give her the car, but I gave her 30K so she can slide a slave. These niggas be talking about double I roll, but did it 2008. Come on. Double up, backing up, get out the way. Recline the seats, push one button, massaging me. I ride with heat, but all of my niggas deceased. The Panama scatter it breathe, gelato but scatter it stink. Fuck 12 niggas fast on feet. Cartel get the bad dirt cheap. Got gas but the tank on E. sleep. Working out with the bag and receipt. No clout, all facts when I speak. White break with the red and black seats. Pulling up like a falcon with me. She gon' faint when she see the double R. When she find out careful with me. Bad bitch, small waist, pretty face. Having my way, having. She let me nut on the face. Stay in your place. Sit up and stay out the way. Decided what I'm gonna do today. I'ma go ride the rave. I'ma go ride the rave. I wanna look at the stars today. I'ma go ride the rave. I'ma go ride the rave. I'ma go ride the rave. Thinking about copping that dime today. I'ma go ride the rave. I'ma go ride the rave. Take off.
Gang, 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 gang. Do what you do, swag how you swag, move how you move. We ain't on shit if you ain't on shit, but if you on shit, then we on shit. Stick and I move, slide, Don't put that bitch and rewind, hit him up, then we put that bitch back and dry. No service license, no pause, cause I'm not just like no your slime. Young Savage, I'm reppin' the 9. You cannot step with the guys, try to step with your ass in the sky. I like to flex when I'm fried, try to flex and your ass won't get robbed. Keep a strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like I'm gonna let that bitch fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Gang, red dot. I hit that hoe in the headlock. I push that bitch, make the bed rock. Bitch, I'm big dog, but no sandlot. Roll shoot when I give him the head nod. Put that little boy to rest like it's bedtime. Hit his foot, let's play ball. Red socks. Set her home, tell that bitch to kick big rocks. Toasted. High off the gas, I'm still focused. Skinny nigga, big guns, I be toting. Try to run up, just know I'ma throw it. Put my clip in her mouth and she blow it. Like a candle, I swear she be throwing. Gang high off the peg and we roasted. He want smoke, I told Gotti to ghost him. Gang, cooking. She don't think cause she say I'm good looking. And they cost like 10 racks for the booking. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. Stick and I move, slide. Go put that bitch and rewind, hit him up, then we put that bitch back and dry. No service license, no pause, cause I'm not just like no your slime. Young Savage, I'm reppin' the 9. You cannot step with the guys. Try to step with your ass in the sky. I like to flex when I'm fried. Try to flex till your ass won't get robbed. Keep a strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like I'm gonna let that bitch fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Gang,
Dead ops, all my bodies be headshots. Dropping names in the twist, got the fans hot. You acting tough, wanna tweet, see these red dots. Yeah, my hollows be twisting the dreadlocks. Call that boy right by that bus, this is last stop. Gangsta but coming to court, now I'm fed up. Pick your mans up. Boy, I'm not your gang or your home. Nah, I did too much, I keep it home. You catch me in the war, I still be with Tony. Was steady, got hit and now that nigga bone. Stuck in no jams. I'm a savage, I am what I am. Kill some niggas, I do it again. Just be happy that you was not them.
Stick and I move, slide. Go put that bitch and rewind, hit him up, then we put that bitch back and dry. No service license, no pause, cause I'm not just like no your slime. Young Savage, I'm reppin' the 9. You cannot step with the guys. Try to step with your ass in the sky. I like to flex when I'm fried. Try to flex till your ass won't get robbed. Keep a strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like I'm gonna let that bitch fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Gang,
Smoking on the throat, young J.R. Ewing. Pimping for my paper and I'm looking for the chewing. Bitch, I got the food, what the fuck I gotta do? Sipping pop pills, smoke for the bags crew. Pussy niggas acting all brand new. When they get some money, that's the fuck boys do. I ride in the side, get high in the side. Flip on the brain and get pretty good mind. Bullet beats up in holes with a mind full of gold. She playing with her nose, but she sucker me cold. I can't even lie like a ghetto ass bitch. It's time for a daddy, ain't scared to break a trick. A yellow ass switching fast, sucking while I'm from the gas in the 6, breaking bricks, ballin' in the fucking mix. PMC bitch, you can't act like you don't know. Get down on your knees like a top-notch hoe.
Hop off a 16 passenger, this a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge, get coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. Damn. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat, I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sun of sun. Carry some pointers. All these comers, I want fun. Me go gunners out the jungle. Me got it all, fuck a fronter. Fuck nigga, cake on me, no funnel. Cash. Drop top feeling like stunner. Drop top. KD play no runner. We gon' chrome my wallet, smoke my pilot. Take 3 vibe to the tropics. Nigga one shit. I was outside just serving narcotics. Pay me that stick. Nigga made one wrong move, just popping. Living on broke with the whole flooded out in the hotel lobby. It's crowded. Diamonds be dancing like Bobby. They dance. Don't touch it, dick like it be cocky. Don't touch it. Shroom and GC the party. We geekin'. Bitch, it gon' trend on the top. He trendin'. The way I pull up, I'ma pop it and none of these niggas gon' stop me. Pull up, gone. Put this shit on, get a cup for the drip on my motherfucking 5 kilo. Keep stacking your bank and get bigger. Never would, I throw some shade on no nigga. On team, little nigga, don't play with these niggas. I see the big picture, we up on these niggas. The huncho, the one you gon' call on me, nigga. I got your back, you gon' follow me, nigga. When I get up, we gon' ball on these niggas. Fucking shit up, cause we beat out the system.
Hop off a 16 passenger, this a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me in the fridge, get coat seats, they some cannibals. Eaters. They like to geek, drink a whole bottle, wake up and repeat. Damn. She took a look, mixed it with the chill out. Now she say she saying 3D. Wow. I go in the jungle and they got a coat, I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Big. Color stones in my infinity lane, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. I turned 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But I remember clear as day the days when I was broke. Selling nicks and dime right in front the corner store. The white and blue lights pull up, take off running. That's the folks. Told mama I ain't with the starving shit no more. You ain't gotta ask me, hell yeah, I'm selling dope. That little nigga around the corner got it for the low. You ain't gotta ask me, hell yeah, I smash your hoe. All around the globe, rock a lot of gold. I call your bitch green like Shorty, cause that bitch on gold. I call all your niggas pussy, cause all y'all some hoes. She looked me up and down and she said, what the fuck are those? Fucked her on the top floor, now she lounging in my robe. I can't trust a nigga, cause that's just the way it go. I can't fuck with you, little nigga, I heard that you told. Got a ghetto East Oakland bitch, I call her Keisha Cole. Long hair, she don't care. Extended clips, hollow tips, fast motor, marijuana odor. High roller, bitches say he bipolar. Rich nigga, bad bitches. You can't tell me shit, I don't listen. Money counter, lot of hundred. Me and the blunt bitches smoke the whole onion. What you doing? Me and my white bitch just smoked the whole zip. Too much ice on me, damn, I gave the bitch the chips. Found out that he wasn't real, this shit bought me the tips. Found out her booty wasn't real and I didn't give a damn. What's that on your back? Girl, that thing look like a ham. She said she get it from her mama, I said, bitch, you lying. $100 for my time, they like how I shine. Hey! Long hair, she don't care. Extended clips, hollow tips, fast motor, marijuana odor. High roller, bitches say he bipolar. Rich nigga, bad bitches. You can't tell me shit, I don't listen. Money counter, lot of hundred. Me and the blunt bitches smoke the whole onion.